breath. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show. Hello. It's a big day today.
Hump day?
Yep, it's hump day. That's like the least of the fun things that are happening today. The battle of the besties today. And bridge the gap. Everything okay, Vinny? What's going on?
I'm just something. You sound a little different, but that's okay.
Oh.
You sound like you. It just sounds different in my head.
Well, welcome to Everything's Different Every Day.
Did you surf yesterday? You got a little water in there?
Yeah, well, maybe
I
that's
did.
it.
I did not get to surf yet. We are now in spring, everyone. Spring winds are upon us.
Oh.
Often as I'm driving home, I see hang gliders, which is never a good sign for surf.
Messy.
Oh, well. I went and hiked yesterday.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you hike to?
I have a lot of hiking right around my house, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And so it's a great way for...
Get your sweat on.
I get my sweat, and I get my exercise, but it's not a gym.
Right.
It's not an indoor enclosed. I'm not against that, but...
No, but it's always... Like going to the gym is it's like a thing.
It's fun to just walk out the door and I just
break a sweat
hit the
just
trails
by, right,
and climb
exactly.
a hill and
you get to enjoy a view and breathe fresh air and you don't have to wipe off the bench when you're done. It's
no, you do not.
fantastic, yeah.
My daughter hugged me yesterday and goes, "You're wet."
Oh, like you got home from your hike and
yeah,
she's
I'm
like,
sweaty. What?
Got my heart beating out my chest.
Which is pretty gross when you think about it, but sorry, kid, I didn't,
I always think about that when I watch Survivor, like how, they are so gross. They're gross. The only cleaning they can do is get in the ocean and scrub yourself with sand.
Speaking of,
Yes, dear.
are we talking about the possible guest
Sure.
we have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's confirmed.
Why do we have that? Is that confirmed? Does that mean that this person...
Well-
Ozzy is doing an event, and he's there. He's going to talk about that, and he also is working with, Paramount because they want to see more minorities in reality shows.
Oh, great.
And so that's I'll give you guys all this info, but that's so he's got stuff to talk about, but I've got nothing nobody has said anything to me about not being able to ask him about anything.
Well, he'll
and
know
I'm not
what
gonna,
he can and can't answer.
and I'm
for
not
sure.
going to ask.
They signed a massive shut the F up contract.
That's the question sort of in my head was traditionally they don't get to come anywhere near media until they've lost.
Right.
And so, here he is coming through and I was thinking, did I miss a week? Is he gone?
No, he's still
there. So I'm sure
there's an
they
episode tonight. So
We're talking about Survivor.
We are talking about Survivor. Ozzy, who has played the game, I don't know, 8 times, 22 times. It feels like he's almost always on there. He's great. He's coming on Tuesday, 8:00 on Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I, as an employee at this point, I'm sure he knows how to, dance around
I'm sure he
his
does.
status in the game without, ruining his life.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm so pumped.
okay. You know what's
too.
funny? I like him. I've always thought he was a good player and he seems like a good enough guy. That haircut he's sporting this season, I don't know. It feels
The mullet?
The mullet.
Yeah, it's a big old
the big curly mullet.
curly mullet. That's
But
kind of what
it's
the
like
kids are wearing.
I like
know
it.
they're wearing it. Jack McCutcheon, we actually laughed at him because Christina goes, he turned to the side and she goes, "Are you growing a mullet?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Oh no.
Oh, flicks his
Some
head
things
back.
shouldn't come back. Like that was never a good haircut.
But it's fun.
It is fun. And the kids these days, they love irony.
Well,
You
they
know?
go for the mustache and the mullet, which are two of the most loathsome styles of
And
them
it's a
all.
combo. I mean,
I know, but okay.
And they're getting perms, which I think is hilarious. When I first had one of my friends, their kids, I got to take him to get a perm. I'm like, get a perm? A perm?
Did you ever get a perm when you were a kid?
My hair wouldn't take it. I tried. My hair just is too bushy. It just didn't work.
No. Did you ever
But
try
you're
to perm
judging
your
the
hair?
kids for it?
I'm just to hear the word perm is just because I remember my brother permed his hair and it was
took.
everybody was into perming and
Perming was definitely. I mean, I think people probably still do. Actually, they do the reverse of that. They do like the it's like a Brazilian straightening
Yeah.
thing. So it's the opposite. Like they take the curl out. Have you ever? You have very long hair. You ever?
It's
perm
very
it?
straight. I would love to have one. I always wanted curly hair as a kid. And when I was young, my mom took me around to try and find a place to do it, and they said my hair wouldn't take it, or I don't know what the feedback was.
Yeah,
but
my mom tried a couple times to perm my hair, and it would perm, and then 2 days later it would just be back
Isn't
to
it
normal.
So typical. The long-term girlfriend that I had that you knew, and another lady I know well over the years, I should say, they both had the most beautiful, natural falling curls, like the big, full
You always want what
mane
you don't
of hair.
have.
And both of them, I don't know the other person anymore at all, but so who knows what she's doing. But every day,
Yeah.
straightening of the hair.
Straighten it
or
out.
they'd straighten it, not do anything to it for 2 days, then wash it again, straighten it again. You have the hair everyone wants.
Everyone with straight hair wants that
Yes,
hair.
right.
You know, I always thought because my hair was, it's actually pretty bushy now, but when I was a kid, it was like Bob's, like very straight and wouldn't do anything. You know, you met me early on. It was very straight, and I always felt like I had a pinhead. And so I wanted, I wanted some body in it, you know? Like I would see a picture of myself, and everyone else had sort of, curly hair or whatever.
Oh, the big hair was big back then.
Yeah. I used to wrap my hair up and never brush it, and just
Let's be careful what we say right now.
why?
Let's just be careful.
Oh yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I just-
because we have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, zip. I wasn't gonna say anything about that. I didn't need anything to put in it because I would take a towel to it and just turn it into it was just all knots all at the top, and then I would take a brush and pull out pieces so that it was just this huge ball around my head. You've seen the pictures of me in Geneva, my cover band.
I have. You had groupies.
I did have groupies. I used them all the time. I'd be like, hey, who's the cutest groupie?
You look good.
can you get me a soda?
That's not what I was using them for.
Oh.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Drop them. Let me see. All right, you're okay. Let's go.
You didn't do that.
No, I never did that. I like the surprise. I like the reveal.
You didn't have a kitty litter box behind the stage or anything?
No.
Okay.
We were never
Nothing
that.
about a fish?
Nope. Nothing that.
You weren't pulling the Motley Crew on them.
That's just boredom. That's people on the road saying, just sitting on a bus thinking, what can we do to humiliate people for our fun?
Drugs and booze, too. Play
I've got a great idea.
significant role in that.
Stop at the pet store. I'm going to pick up some supplies.
Can you imagine being the tech that had to go take care of that? Like
Somebody did.
Somebody had to go
Absolutely.
buy the stuff.
We're talking in a veiled way about some of the tour stories, mostly Motley Crue.
This
but
is a
there's-
Motley Crue story.
There's a lot that go all the way back to Led Zeppelin and more, and you definitely think, wow, I'm sure they're keeping their heads down. They don't want to be part of the Me Too reckoning.
Yeah.
Groupies, line them up. We'll knock them down.
All of them. Bring them to all of you. Anybody who wants to. Bring them all back. No boyfriends,
Can you
please.
imagine today if any band tried to do any of the stuff those guys did back in the 80s and
I'm
70s?
glad they can't get away
I
with
know
that
it's
today.
great. It is good, but it's just like wow.
And
I
I'm
can't believe we ever
sure-
had that time.
Like, that's such a weird thing for someone to have volunteered for. And I realize no one wants to be abused or mistreated, but that's what
They
want to
be in the orbit of that person.
Oh,
The groupie mentality is fully, I'm a fan, you're famous. I am
you want me
going
to do what?
I'll
no,
do it.
no.
That's what they say.
I know, but I'm saying,
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's where you go, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
This isn't worth any of this.
Except that there it is, a notch in your belt.
Guys,
Do it for the plot.
Do it for the plot.
that's it, isn't it? The early days before people actually acknowledged they were doing it for the plot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all star in our own movie. I feel like that's been in my head. I'm like, God, these supporting actors are just amazing. As the star of my own movie.
Right.
You are the
course.
star.
Yeah. If
Oh,
people
yeah,
Of
that's
your
our-
movie too? Really?
That's our post.
I'm a supporting actress in your movie.
No, you're my star.
No, you're an angel. Listen, you guys, no matter who wins today, me and Bob, we're awesome. Together, I love you.
True.
That's what I'm trying
I
to
love
say.
you so much.
Wait,
What are we,
what
chopped
just
liver?
happened? Yeah. What is
Well,
going
because,
on here?
we're going to go into battle later today. We got the battle.
I see. Okay, I got you.
Battle Royale, the Bestie battle today for Bridge the Gap.
Well, wait till we get Susan on mic, too.
I
This is
know.
going to be amazing.
Oh,
Not
he's
for Bob,
nervous.
it isn't.
Why? He's not
You know what?
nervous.
He is.
Pat is also nervous.
Pat isn't
Yeah, so our
nervous.
besties, your husband to be, Susan. Don't say his name. Susan is going to be in, and my bestie Pat is going to be in. And I knew that Susan would be nervous, and you had mentioned it yesterday too, right? That he's sort of weird. But Pat, question. What about question? What should we question? He's texting me. Yesterday we were going back and forth. So I brought the guitar.
Oh, you did?
Well,
So he's going to jam.
It's the Bananas at Large guitar. Ding ding, shame. It's the acoustic they gave us a few years ago, which I have to bring home because I'm not going to leave that beautiful guitar here. It's like a really nice Taylor acoustic. You can play it if you want.
I don't want to. I want him to play and you to sing.
I want you to play.
No, I don't
Just
play.
to keep us amused until
You know
everyone
what,
gets
though?
here.
I
don't
did play last night, and it is so fun. I do this by myself. I'm not trying to do like book shows, but I was just sitting there playing Tool in my room, loud.
Play Tool right now.
I cannot play
You
Tool
can
right
play
now.
it.
No, I cannot.
I know you can.
I can't. I just had so.
You make me mad.
You need it with distortion. It needs
You
to be.
don't.
It's a whole
You can
thing.
just use the acoustic guitar.
So
You play
fun.
all the time,
I
and you
love
never.
it
And
so
you know how
much.
much I love it. I want you to. I would love to hear what you're up to.
When does Pat get here?
I don't know, 7:45
Oh,
or
this is
something.
going to be epic.
Yeah.
And do you think if we play the karaoke track to the Chainsmokers theme song of your marriage,
He'll
Susan would
sing
sing?
it. Oh my God.
No,
We can have a music after the game. We'll have like a whole musical review.
Wouldn't that be amazing if he sang the song
will.
that he sang to you when he proposed here on mic?
Yeah.
So we could all share in that moment?
What? So you could just make fun of him for years to come?
No.
Even
that
more?
is- first
Listen,
of all,
we all get made fun of.
I'm not going
That's
to
the
make fun
show.
of him. And I like him. I'm not trying to burn the guy.
I want him to really. I love when people sing
Yeah.
and really get it. Like that, really singing.
Just have him look away.
And he's a grown-up.
Look at
He
Maddie.
said to himself, I know my woman, and she wants Chainsmokers, all the verses. Every verse. Verse
And he
3.
added one.
And he added one? Did he write it himself?
Yeah.
Oh, like special lyrics
You
for
never
you.
told us
Did
that.
he save it for the end, or did he open with
He
it?
saved it for the end.
Oh, so you had to sit through the whole
I was
thing.
like, and he was like, one more, just one more. And then it was the one he wrote.
And he wrote,
well, he can open with that one. That'll be good.
oh, this is going to be epic. And by the way,
Okay, more.
speaking of love,
Yes.
tomorrow at this time, we'll be doing our Bob's Movie Club.
We will.
The movie to watch this week is The Notebook. There's controversy as to where you watch it and how it ends,
Yes.
just so you know.
Yes, I think that's fair to say. Because I definitely saw it and went, that's not what I remember it
I
ending."
didn't get what you said happened.
Right.
I didn't see that.
No, I didn't either. I watched whatever they're showing on YouTube. That's one I saw.
Mhm.
All right, listen. We're going to break now. KLLC HD1 San Francisco. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Here's Dr. Pimple Popper right after this song from Joe. God, I want him to do more. I want him to do more songs. DiGio with a silent D. That's Steve from Stranger Things. He is. I really like that song. It's got like a fun little groove, and at the end is fun. Yeah. Take the man out of the. And when I'm back in Chicago. Okay. Hi, it's Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice Morning Show. Hope Day. Disneyland tickets coming up at 9 o'clock. We're doing it at 9, noon, and 5. At about 5 after, we'll give you code words. You take them to radioalice.com, and you could win a 4-pack of tickets for the Disneyland Resort and be qualified for the grand prize vacation, which includes a 2-night stay at a Disneyland Resort hotel. 800-400-3697. That's our phone number, and you can text us there. And email us anytime at sarahandvinny@odyssey.com. Starting off with a stroke. Dr. Sandra Lee suffered a stroke last November. You know her better as Dr. Pimple Popper. Your kids watch any Dr. Pimple Popper? It is. I make a concerted effort not to look at it because I like it too much.
I enjoy it.
It's almost like I don't want to watch it because I'm like, you shouldn't like this.
It's so satisfying.
It's not.
It's not satisfying.
It is satisfying. I agree with you.
When you do it to yourself, I understand. And I remember being a kid and having those ones that you worry and work at. And then when you finally get it, you're like, oh! And then you realize, well, that's going to be a scar. But that I remember being satisfying. Finally getting that thing to break open and being done with it.
Yeah.
And all the jokes.
She has the greatest. It's not just pimples, though. It's mostly boils and stuff that she takes. It's so gross. So I try to not to, and I mostly succeed. Once in a while, like when one of my kids will send me, oh, you're going to see this one.
So a pimple had a stroke?
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, the lady
woman,
herself.
Yes, Dr. Sandra Lee. She suffered a stroke last November while filming the upcoming season of her show, Dr. Pimple Popper, Breaking Out. That's the name of this season.
Good thing people were around. That's good.
Well, here's the thing. She thought she was just having a hot flash. And then after filming, she was experiencing shooting pain in one leg. And by morning, she had a tough time speaking and using the left side of her body. So she was like, I should probably go to the ER, where an MRI confirmed that Dr. Lee had suffered an ischemic stroke, which is when there's a blockage in a blood vessel in the brain. I always think of strokes as being like a rupture, like an aneurysm kind of thing, right? Apparently she was getting some, it wasn't like a massive stroke where now that's it for you. It was something that was sort of a slow burn. She says
that I don't think you get warning and you don't know that this is coming for you. So I feel really everyone should kind of have this, you can't worry about it, but you also, if you get weird signs like she experienced, I feel like you got to do more than just try to sleep it off.
It's I think it's fast. It's like thing because people often can't tell you that they're having a stroke. They're confused. They're not able to speak. I think it's like face, arms. They can't lift their arms up over their heads.
Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and time to call 911.
Right.
Fast.
Because a lot of times they cannot tell you that there's something wrong. So pay close attention to
face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call 911. That's
fast.
It, everyone.
Dr. Lee says, this is Dr. Pimple Popper. What essentially happened is I had a part of my brain that died. It's very stressful to open yourself up, especially as a surgeon. You always want to show yourself coming from an area of strength. She says her blood pressure and cholesterol weren't under control. She was under a lot of stress. She's 55. After the stroke, she had to pause filming for 2 months to regain her balance and motor skills. Thankfully, I'm pretty much back to normal.
This is a doctor, though, that didn't go and get...
Right. She wasn't taking care of herself.
Well, doctors and nurses are notoriously the worst patients and don't go. My mom might have lived longer if she had not been a nurse, I think. Because she just was like, it's fine. I don't need to go.
I take care of people. They don't take care of me.
Yeah, exactly.
She says, I'm pretty much back to normal. It makes you realize how precious life is. I want to think about it as a blessing in disguise because it reminds you, take better care of yourself. The new season premieres April 20th on Lifetime. If you're looking for the season where she apparently in one of the episodes she's actually having a stroke. This is interesting. You know, physical media will not die, and it shouldn't. I think that there's something kind of cool about actually owning. So, you know, you find out that no matter how long you're a member of Apple and no matter what you've actually purchased there, that does not belong to you. If you quit Apple, you are quitting all the things you've purchased.
Mm-hmm.
So physical media, that's one way. It shouldn't die. And here's a treat for disc collecting Steven Spielberg fans in your life. 8 of his best movies are coming out in one 4K Ultra HD Steelbook set. It's called Steven Spielberg, The Spotlight Collection. The movies are Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, and War of the Worlds. Amazing.
I wish AI was on that list. That's him, right?
I don't know.
I'm going to buy that.
It's only $200. And I say only because it's also 25 hours of special features and a certificate of authenticity. That actually would be, if you have a Steven Spielberg fan in your life.
It is Steven Spielberg. AI was the one with Jude Law and Haley Joel Osment.
That's a good one.
So
It's so good.
It's one disc and it's the size of the DVD, or is it a bunch of discs?
Collection.
It's a collection.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
box set, it says here. But so you have the movie, and then each one comes with tons of extras. So there's always a benefit, and 25 hours of special features and a certificate of authenticity, and these 8 movies in 4K, $200. Not bad for 8 movies and more. The set drops on June 9th, and so if you've got a big Spielberg fan in your life, that's something for you.
Oh, you can pre-order it on Amazon.
Oh, wow. Are you doing it?
I think so. Happy birthday to me.
Well, it is. I mean, we're within a week of your birthday. I think that that's a valid birthday period. Chappelle's show might come back. In the middle of filming season 3, you have probably heard this story. Dave Chappelle quit his comedy show that he was doing for Comedy Central and walked away from $50 million.
That's the story.
Yep. And that was 05-ish.
It was 05-ish because his first live performance back after he disappeared for a while, and I think
Went like on
I
like
think he
Africa.
traveled. Yeah, I think he did. The first performance back was in Eugene, Oregon, and I was there.
Oh, funny.
Mm-hmm.
What year was that, do you think?
06. Well, I left there in 08, so it had to be 06 or 07.
Yeah. He felt strongly about leaving for several reasons. He was burned out. He thought that the suit, were trying to exert too much control. And he even thought some of his sketches were, quote, socially irresponsible, which is saying something for him because he's a guy who says whatever he is thinking.
Yeah, but despite saying, like, he's a jokester and he is a guy, I think he's at the top of his game as we speak. Like, he's really a great
You are bullying
comedian.
yourself.
He's usually thought through his angles, though.
And
Like,
you got to get through whatever he's saying that makes you uncomfortable till he gets to make his point.
I've even been surprised by how much trans stuff he's done just because you made your point. Like, I get your opinion now, and you're allowed to have that, but he's continues to stay there, I think, because he continues to get pushback on it. But he usually is thoughtful.
He is thinking about bringing the show back. He says, if you'd asked me that question a year ago, I'd have told you absolutely not. But in the last few weeks, I'm considering it. It sounds like if it happens, it's his way or the highway. Surprise. Your responsibility is to be true to yourself and your work. They did actually, whatever he'd shot of season 3, Comedy Central was like, that's ours and we are releasing it. But he wasn't on board. He didn't approve. And so my feeling is that with all in 05, he was a lot more limited as to what, where, and how he could release things. Now he could do whatever he wants and just, make it a paywall on YouTube or something. Yeah, some kind of I don't know. Is there like, can you subscribe to someone's channel and actually pay for
Yeah.
exclusive stuff?
That's what a lot of people make their money doing.
Well, wait, so you're saying he might bring the show back and put it out himself?
I have no idea.
Oh, I would think he wants to sign to someone who can let him
Get
do
into
his-
a machine.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
Well,
you'd
Netflix
wanna-
would work. I mean, he's even done some Netflix specials, hasn't he? And
I-
Netflix would, I'm sure, be like, yes, we'll give you all the money.
Yes, I think he should do. That's the way he should do it. I realize a lot of YouTube people started out with a phone and in their front yard, and then they built the thing up to become whatever it has become. But he's not.
No, he's beyond that.
He's a machine. He
Yeah.
needs to be. He needs the cameras. He needs the staff, the makeup artists, all the stuff.
I'll let you know if I see any updates on that. But it's good to know he's thinking about it. Here's your headline. NFL reporter Diana Rossini resigns from The Athletic after bombshell page 6 photos of her with Patriots Mike
No
Vrabel.
way.
She's resigned.
Is he resigning?
No, he's not resigning. At least not that I've seen.
Oh my God.
She said she's resigning to stop the speculation and damage surrounding the situation. She says, moreover, this media frenzy is hurtling forward without regard for the review process The Athletic is trying to complete. It continues to escalate, fueled by repeated leaks, and I have no interest in submitting to a public inquiry that's already caused far more damage than I'm willing to accept. Rather than allowing this to continue, these ads are just ridiculous.
I haven't even seen any more rumors or pictures or people coming out and saying, oh, yeah, I saw them making out or anything like that other than what you reported last week.
I know.
Well, you should be in her house.
Yeah, and they've been digging into her past and like bringing up videos where she's talked about leaving her husband and made jokes about it and yeah.
I'm
so-
sure her husband and her are the ones that are
Yeah.
like, this conversation's at home at the breakfast table probably more than she wants. Look, I agree with your shock when it's like, oh, so the woman loses her gig and the man doesn't. She's a reporter, though, and has a different standard than he does. He's a football coach.
And that's not going to affect how he coaches the game.
Right.
But it could be a conflict of interest for her. She said, rather than allowing this to continue, I've decided to step aside now before my current contract expires June 30th. I'm sure she maybe felt like.
And athletes and the people that coach
They're
them,
gonna
right
fire
or
me.
wrong, have always gotten away with a lot. Always. Like, you're a
Yes.
good player? Oh, that
We can forgive
that
anything.
fixes a lot.
Yep.
Not really, but you
No.
understand that's how it works.
I'm going to quickly eat a few headlines here because
Great.
there's a lot. So I want to start by telling you that Cinemacon 2026, this is, I had been just seeing so many stories from this, and finally I Googled it. It's the 14th annual largest gathering for the global motion picture theater industry. It's held at Caesar's Palace, and it's happening right now through tomorrow. It brings together about 6,000. It's not open to the public, not really. About 6,000 industry professionals, exclusive Hollywood studio presentations, star appearances, a major trade show, and screenings which showcase upcoming films. So that's now you know where all the following headlines are coming from. Here's a Cinemacon one. Digger trailer at Cinemacon shows Tom Cruise transformed into insane, cat-loving billionaire with a big belly, a comb-over, and a thick Southern accent.
I love it.
Tropic Thunder, one of his best roles.
Agreed. Next one. Game of Thrones movie officially titled Aegon's Conquest.
Oh, that means they're gonna do start at the beginning.
It sounds like it.
Oh my gosh!
That was revealed last night.
You're gonna give them another
Hell
chance.
yeah, as long as those two jerks who ruined everything aren't involved. Here's the next one.
My.
Dune 3 wows Cinemacon with 7-minute opening scene featuring brutal battle as Timothée Chalamet dominates the galaxy.
Hard to believe.
Supergirl Cinemacon footage. Millie Alcock learned 5 alien languages and trained for an hour each day to play Kara Zor-El.
That's the job.
Right?
You did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah. The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, has set more of the cast. Ian McKellen and Elijah Wood are officially returning, and Jamie Dornan will replace Viggo Mortensen in the role of Aragorn. Next headline. J.J. Abrams unveils The Great Beyond at Cinemacon. It's Glenn Powell and Jenna Ortega. Wednesday, Adams. They travel to an alternate universe and it says there's extensive world building. That sounds like my kind of movie. And let's see. I don't know if this was at CinemaCon, but Godzilla Minus Zero. Remember Godzilla Minus One a couple years ago?
So good.
The best Godzilla movie ever. Godzilla Minus Zero. There's a trailer. I'll put it up at the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page, and it brings the kaiju to New York City. The director reveals first plot details in IMAX release. It was at CinemaCon. Let me see if this one's also there. Oh, and I just wanted to mention this because I think it's hilarious. You know, Michelle Pfeiffer's in one of the Yellowstone spinoffs.
Yes.
That just debuted.
Mm-hmm.
They've now renewed it for season 3. So that one's working.
She's a great actress. I imagine it would be.
Yeah.
And I imagine they had to get their best writers in order for her to sign on, right?
I'm sure, right? She didn't need to work. Isn't she married to David E. Kelly?
I don't know.
I think so.
But she's still
And
Michelle Pfeiffer.
she's
the
Michelle
whole
Pfeiffer.
time. Like,
She'll be fine. What's coming up in the news?
I have a lot of stuff. Gavin's on the front page of the paper today. Digital detoxing. Also, ice cream and more after
I love
these.
ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your feet there, Neo. I didn't know how it ended. Sorry. It's Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Hump day. You can watch video clips from the Sarah Vinnie morning show, or, and this is extra important today, stream us live on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com and just search for Alice 973. So easy to find us. And then subscribe, and there we will always be. We have a huge battle today, the Battle of the Besties in Bridge the Gap coming up at 8 o'clock, and that'll be a really fun one to actually be on YouTube and watch.
What's going to happen?
I don't know. It's amazing. Oh, and I just did your sponsor. I'm so good at this.
Oh, you did the Bridge the Gap.
Well.
Right. No, you did. All right. That's okay. What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by... that's the part that you just did.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening. Morning clouds. Look, there's going to be partial clearing today, but it's not going to be the bright, sunshiny day that I was hoping for. So morning clouds, partial clearing, mid-60s is your high. Last night in the NBA, Charlotte and Portland moved on in their play-in games, and the Warriors have a play-in tonight. It's at Clippers, 7 p.m. game time, so go Warriors.
Warriors!
The prior game today is Orlando at 76ers, 4:30 game time. These games are on Prime.
Isn't it crazy?
It's hard for me.
Things you wouldn't even think would be... Because there don't seem to be a specifically TV.
It's just
but now
scattered.
They are.
It's scattered everything, though, to a point where you're like, I don't know where anything is.
Well, and it's also making it so that you just have to Google where the hell is this. And you've got to subscribe to everything. Right. I know.
Anyway, so go Warriors. They play tonight at Clippers, 7 p.m. game time. There's that. I mentioned the front page of the Mercury News because there's our dude, Governor Gavin Newsom. He is being forced to call a special election to fill Eric Swalwell's seat. This is a dude who was a governor wannabe running for California governor. He's in Congress already, and the allegations have gotten more serious as time has passed, and he was forced to resign yesterday, so he's done. The most recent allegation was that he drugged a woman and then had his way with her in his hotel room. A few of the previous allegations were less serious, but still serious nonetheless, and certainly... It seems this hotel thing, the old invite to the hotel is what's the guy's name? The movie guy? The movie mogul? Yeah, it seems to be the
We're going to have a meeting. We have a meeting at the hotel, and he answers the door in a robe.
Never take a meeting in a hotel room.
No.
That seems to be a pretty safe bet.
Right. Don't you have an office in this town? Let's meet there.
So anyway, that's the latest. There's going to be a special election. We can't have Congress running light on Democrats, so they've got to get someone in there quickly.
Yeah, it's
and
gross,
that's Governor Gavin Newsom's move. So they'll be trying to replace this guy ASAP and no longer running for governor as well. There's that.
Yeah.
It is the day you're supposed to have mailed your taxes by. So tax
Postmark
day.
today.
Today's the day. I got mine done Monday night.
Hold on a second. Both people in that room are shaking their heads.
What?
I filed an extension.
Why?
I didn't even do that. I'm just late.
Why?
What is the matter with you guys?
Yeah, what are you doing an extension for?
We did an extension last year, and it just lines up better to do it so that the bill and everything comes later. I just don't want to pay anything right now. I just want to push it off a little bit.
Okay. I mean, you're allowed to run your business the way you want.
Yeah,
I was just curious if that's... So it is it's a move.
It's just a... Let's deal with that. It's
and
a
you're just
tomorrow
pretending
problem.
It's not happening.
I'm just lazy.
But you're asking for it. Like
Asking for what? They owe me money. I assume. There's no way I make enough to be taxed.
that's not, but they still want to,
I'll
you to
do
file.
it next week. I'm working on my party on Friday right now.
Oh, that's true. That is a big deal.
It is.
The murder
Don't
mystery
forget,
party.
we only pay her in compliments.
That's
so,
true.
You know,
I mean, you're right. I just there's so much fear embedded in me from taxes. What is that?
I don't mean to broadcast this feeling inside me, and yet that's what we're doing right now. But the rest of my year is great from here out.
Once my taxes are filed, I'm all set.
I had the property tax and the federal tax all hitting in this like window, and to get through it to the others. And part of it is the missus will not let us do it early. She just won't. She is absolutely doing this on purpose to get it to the last minute.
But you can have them get them done early and then just not pay them until.
She knows if they get done, I will pay it. That's me. I would climb out a window to get away from her to get that check in the mail if it were done. I would. I need it done. I want it over with. I just want to move on with my life. So, for those of you out there who have no problem, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's great.
Mine's done, though, and the rest of my year is going to be great.
I know. It is such a relief. And it's funny because Christmas is great. You're doing all that. And then now it's January and it starts to, and you can't because they haven't mailed out anything to you. You don't have any of the documents you need, but it's hanging over your head. Like it starts for me in January. Like, oh, I gotta figure this. I'm so glad it's over. And for every accountant who probably doesn't have time to even listen to this show at this time of year, tomorrow's the day. You're free tomorrow, more or less.
I love the guy that does our taxes, and he is absolutely, it's his business, but I do think he has like a window of vacation time some point. I don't know if it's right the very next day.
Maybe it's like the whole month of May.
He has clients who show up today going, oh my God.
He has a little bit of cleanup to do between the 15th and the 30th. And then I bet he takes the whole of May.
Why wouldn't you?
I can't think of one reason.
Why wouldn't you?
Because every accountant every person who does this stuff that I know is so stressed out right now. Like my guy, I feel like I'll email him. I'm like, I want to call you, but I know you're so busy. And then 2 days later, he's like, yes, what is it? What's going on? Just like, you just feel the stress. They're under it.
Yep. Happy tax day, everyone. I told you about ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Eating ice cream actually makes your body temperature hotter, not colder.
Oh, I wonder why.
It's because of the fat content.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh.
Almost every airline requires their pilot and co-pilot to eat different meals in case there's something wrong with the food.
Oh. Wow. That's a nice precaution.
95
I wonder if they get in fights over it sometimes.
What?
Like,
I wanted
the chicken.
Yeah, well, sorry. I'm the pilot. You're the co-pilot.
He gets the first choice.
Well, doesn't he? 95-year-old Warren Buffett still lives in the same house in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, Omaha.
That's good enough. There you go. 95-year-old Warren Buffett still lives in the same house in Omaha, Nebraska that he bought in 1958 for $31,500. 1958 for $31,000. He got ripped off.
That was a lot of money in 1938.
58. But either way, that's what my parents paid for their house in Irvine, California in 72.
Yeah.
We were apartment hopping for a little while there. I was born in Fullerton. And then they finally, chose Irvine and found a spot. But that would have been the 70s for $31,000.
Right. I'm wondering if it's the reason he still lives there is because it's a freaking great house. Can we get a street view on that on Google Maps, please?
I'm going to guess that's not the case. I would guess that he is a creature of habit and one of those people who's like, I have everything I need, even though I'm worth $140 billion.
He's been trying to. He's one of those people who's like, got to get rid of half. Get rid of half. Get rid of half, and he keeps getting higher and higher. Oh, it's pretty nice, but yeah, it's not like a. It's a nice house. It has a gambrel roof.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's got an eyebrow window on the top. It's shingled. It's beautiful, but it isn't palatial at all.
When you're a billionaire,
Yeah.
you could do better.
Oh, my God, of course.
But a huge house, a mansion, is so much to take care of. You literally have to have staff just to keep it clean.
But you're a billionaire.
And
what if you don't want all that?
I'm with you. I wouldn't want all that, but I would certainly want a location, I don't know, near
little more
near
private,
the water,
right.
with daily sunsets that are amazing. I surf, so that's why I want the water, but whatever, he's happy. Good for him.
Yeah. It's nice. It's actually by billionaires. It's like crummy by billionaire standards, but it's a lovely home.
I do think there's something cool. While I get it, everybody wants to be flashy these days.
Yeah.
There's something cool about a person who's got the money and could buy that, but I don't need that.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's pretty cool.
It's
I'm
rad.
really happy here. This is
Could I
fun.
buy the best Rolex ever made? I could.
Yeah.
But I don't need that.
And I think there is something to be said for not having to have a house staff. Like,
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. I agree with her. I don't want to. It's not that I'm doing anything. Oh, well, sometimes I'm doing stuff that's private. Like, could you?
no, but to think
not
that
be
you're
here?
never alone at your house and that there's some, I
Right.
mean, I also think you'd get used to that really fast. Like, there's someone cooking something. There's always snacks on the counter in the kitchen. There's someone, you can throw your sweater down on the ground and it just disappears.
I would definitely have a chef
Wouldn't that be great?
before I would have a maid if I was a billionaire.
Oh,
Suddenly.
no. Oh, my God. I'd have a full staff.
You would?
Oh, hell yeah. Kidding me? Because I'd be all about the houses. If I was a billionaire, I would own so many houses, Vinny. And you'd have to have a full staff for each of them, obviously. And I'd jet back and forth on my private plane. Oh, so great. Ah.
You think you would, and I believe that you
I
think
would.
you would as well. But like, you also would find yourself going, "We never use that house. We should just reevaluate." Where
No,
we're
we never
spending
use
our
that house.
fortune.
Let's go there. Do either of you kids want this house? We don't really use it.
Like, I wish you wouldn't have sold the Tahoe house,
I
but
know.
you just got rid of it. Like,
You
there's
had a
no
Tahoe
snow.
house?
We had a very
There's
cute
no snow
little
this
we had
year.
a
Let's get rid of
cabin.
it.
No, that's not why. There were a million reasons.
I would have
And
used that.
I know you would have. Actually, it was a great little house, and it was perfect for us for a long time when the kids were younger. They didn't want to drive up there. It's true. There were 3 bad winters in a row, and it was just, our accountant was like, well, if you want to retire at some point, you should get rid of that. And so we did.
Probably sold at the right time, too.
No, we sold it absolutely the wrong time.
Oh.
If we'd waited until the pandemic, we would have gotten easily twice as much.
Oh my goodness.
Easily twice as much, if not more.
Such a burn.
It's a huge burn.
I'm sure you still made a pretty penny. Hopefully.
It was fine.
A research team at Virginia Commonwealth University introduced a prototype for a THC breathalyzer
Oh.
that could make roadside marijuana testing a thing. It's a small, inexpensive device that looks like an asthma inhaler and relies on 3D printed parts. It's designed to work within minutes without the need for laboratory backup.
Oh.
I don't know the ins and outs of this, but we do know that. Actually, can you look up how many states in the United States have legalized doobie weed? I'd be curious if we're not halfway yet. I
think we're close, though. I wonder if obviously they'll have to test it, but for sure this is necessary. Like, there are people who are driving impaired, and because unless they take them to the hospital for a blood draw, I guess they can't prove it.
24 states and the District of Columbia have legalized marijuana. 40 states have legalized cannabis for medical use.
There's a mouthpiece that collects your breath, a cartridge where the chemical reactions occur, and a detection chamber that shows the results. Supposedly, it will be able to distinguish between specific compounds, separating THC, CBD, and that's one of the things. CBD products are being sold as lotions in grocery stores and also the CBN compound. There's still more work needed, but it is coming. So they're not.
Well, that's good. It should come.
They're not. Oh, you know what? It was right in my story.
What?
They say 24 states
Mm.
have legalized cannabis for adults, recreational purposes. And 40 states. Okay, so there it is. I had it in my story. But anyway, that's the deal. Right now, that's what they're working on, trying to get the people. I'm with that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The phone is the thing. I drive I commute. I know what's going on. You see the people who've been going, "Drr, drr, drr." You pull up and there they are. They're on their phone.
Texting on their phones.
They are on their phone. They are looking down. You can be, I'm sure as a pedestrian, you could be on the sidewalk watching people drive by and go, that guy's looking down at his lap.
In your car,
Yes.
you have Blue Cruise,
Mm-hmm.
which is just their fancy name for it. It's cruise control that keeps you in a lane and slows you down. And,
It drives you.
Yeah.
It is no hands driving.
but are you setting a destination or is it just on the highway?
No. It's just on. I don't know what its full capabilities are because I haven't really pushed the envelope in any way, which I never do anyway. I have used it. It does drive and keep you in the lane. You can let go of the wheel and you're good. But I've never tried to let it drive me to a location.
Yeah, I don't think it has
just-
full self-driving.
I don't think it does either.
just on the freeway. It'll keep you. Which, listen, even if that's all you've got, that is getting integrated into cars really quickly. And so hopefully, at least at high speeds, you can still be an idiot on city streets and be looking at your phone and not going when the light turns green and everyone's honking at you and mad, weaving all over.
The minivan I drive when I'm around home for the kids and for surfing is a 2019, I think, and just the technology from then to now is light years difference. Like I get in that thing and it's laughable,
right.
what it
It
considers
feels
to
ancient,
be
right.
technology
I know.
versus a new car today. But anyway, the phones and the texting continue in my mind to be the dramatic big problem. Speaking of, our text number is 800-400-3669.
Please don't text while
So
driving.
text us as soon as you can.
415. Good morning. Curious.
Good morning.
What is the button Bob presses throughout the show? Watching on YouTube, y'all looking hot.
Oh, it's her mic. Turning her mic on and off.
Yeah, I got one for my mic and one for Maddie's morphine drip.
Oh, perfect.
We need that.
Can they not see that the red light comes on your mic when you press that?
I guess not. I've had someone ask before.
From 650. Hi there, Janine from Vacaville. Been working at tax and accounting for the last 23 years. Bob, file an extension. Super easy. We are exhausted right now. Cannot wait for the party tomorrow. And yes, Hawaii, here I come, May 1st.
Boy. Oh my God, funny.
Good for you.
Good for you, Janine.
That is awesome.
I think you can get an extension, print it off the internet, fill it out, fold it up, get today's postmark on it. You definitely need to do something.
I'll just file them next week.
Okay. I'm not in charge of you. Coming up right after this, Timothée Chalamet is a helpful fellow. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show, Disneyland tickets. The 70th anniversary celebration is going on at the Disneyland Resort at 9:05, 12:05, and 5:05. We've got code words you take to radioalice.com, and you could win a 4-pack of tickets for the Disneyland Resort and qualify for the grand prize vacation, a 4-pack of 3-day, 1-park-per-day tickets, and a 2-night hotel stay right there at a Disneyland Resort hotel. That's nice.
That is the way.
800-400-3697. That's our phone number and our text number. And email us anytime at sarahandvinny@odyssey.
One of my greatest Disney memories was, this is before the second kid was born. We went with Isla, and we were in the park all day, and we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, and we even went back to the room for a break for a minute, but then went back out. Back at the room at like 9 o'clock. She's exhausted, has gotten autographs of all the characters, and then the fireworks start, and we're in our room with a perfect window for the whole show, just sitting there like exhausted, had a great day, one of the best days, and it caps off with fireworks from the room.
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah. They know how to do it.
Perfect. Yeah.
No expenses spared. They do it right at Disneyland. So good. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., it's Bob's Movie Club, and we're all very excited about that because The Notebook, everybody wants to talk about it. But then on Friday, around 7, we're going to do Bad Advice. So I do have a couple of contenders for this week, but always open to your problems. You got something going on, you're worried, fretting about something, you're worried, you need some help.
Especially if it's timely.
Yes.
We would move you up. If it's like, you got to have an answer by, we'll help.
Yeah.
We'll try.
For sure. You can give us as much info as you want to, but try to, summarize the problem right there at the front. And you can stay anonymous, but we would love to help. Please send your email to badadvice973@gmail.com. Separate from our regular general business email.
And we're not trying to sign off on your kooky stuff, so you might not get the answer that you want.
Yeah.
So you know.
We are impartial, and we're going
to say it how it is. Yeah.
Right. We'll shake your problem around and try to help you find a solution. But yeah. Of course, people always, that's the thing. And this has happened when we used to do Bad Advice on The Secret Show, which was an additional podcast we did. One person tells their whole story, their whole side of the story. And then a day, we'd read it and talk about it. A day or two later, we'd get another email from the other person involved. And then be like, that's not exactly what happened. And
well, also, there's stuff, we don't even need a second note for your stepmom. It's a no. You should not know.
Right.
That's a no. There's no time ever under any additional comments are we going to say, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, then you should.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Mm-hmm. The answer is no on that.
That's a no.
Yeah.
We're not green lighting your nonsense.
Right. And a stepmom, that's sort of the outskirts of what is not allowed. Like that's, there are plenty of people that we had to say, I'm sorry, but the reason you like that is because it's so wrong.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
On your television tonight, there's a couple movies and a couple of series. The series premiere of Margot's Got Money Troubles. It's on Apple TV. And Elle Fanning is the star of this. She plays a college dropout with a baby on the way and no idea how to pay her bills. So she turns to OnlyFans. Her parents are played by Michelle Pfeiffer and Nick Offerman. Like that's
a cast.
This is incredible. Michelle Pfeiffer plays a former Hooters waitress, and Nick Offerman he's a pro wrestler. They're her parents. So of course, between the two of them, he's like, it's a stunt show. And she's like, sex sells. That's how she's going to pay her bills.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Listen, she wouldn't be the first person to turn to OnlyFans. Well, this is all I got left. Porn. Let's do it. So that is a new show that's on Apple TV. It sounds really fun. I put the trailer up at the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page. The second season premiere of, and I remember talking about this, but I never did watch it. So I'm wondering if any of you guys did. The second season premiere of $1 Million Secret debuts on Netflix tonight. This is the show where there's a bunch of people. One of them gets given $1 million. Now they have to keep it a secret and avoid elimination in order to keep the money and win the game, which in a way is like the traitors, because you don't know going in if you're going to be a traitor or not. You're told if you are one, and then you have to hide it and make it to the end to win.
This is a much bigger prize.
Oh my God, it's a huge prize.
And it feels really a lot harder. Like the $1 million is yours, but you can't run.
You can't run. You have to keep the secret, and you have to avoid being eliminated, because of course everyone's like, I think that person has the $1 million. I think that, and they team up and vote you out. And I wonder if, let's say the person just starts shaking. They have $1 million. And so they're so obvious. Now they get voted out. Now someone else must secretly get the $1 million. I kind of like it. So I put the trailer for that up as well.
Are you in like one house?
Probably.
Okay.
Usually they pen them all together and everybody's,
So a dead giveaway would be all your online shopping that you're doing.
Probably.
They might know.
Yes, they might notice.
All the boxes piling up at the front door of the joint living quarters.
Yeah.
What? I
What's the
needed
big
a
deal?
grill with
Right.
West Virginia on one of the teeth.
Hello.
Duh.
Who doesn't?
Right,
I
who
thought a
doesn't?
big grill, like actual backyard barbecue grill, showed up with WV emblazoned on the
pulls
front.
out a grill from nowhere
I know.
and clips it into his mouth. What the?
Well, it doesn't change why I talk at all.
You should have heard him when he tried to take it out. He was like, oh man, it hurts.
It was a little tight.
Well, it is 17 years old. It's not like
Yeah.
you wore it as a retainer.
Yeah, and somebody brought up on one of the little pages that it was gross because it had been in my bag that long, and I'm like, it's gold. It doesn't. You can't get germs on gold. Like,
But it's floating around in your bag. Like I would at least brush something off that I pulled off the bottom of my purse.
Listen, this guy eats squirrels.
That's
okay?
true. Yeah, I mean,
just
he's lived.
get off him.
He can eat anything, this guy.
He's fine.
All right, now I'm going to be careful here. There is a movie called Balls Up on Amazon.
be careful.
I don't understand.
I'm going to tell you the plot, and I will say this.
Isn't the term butts up?
That's not what the name of this is.
Okay.
It's something else. This is a movie that was made by the Dumb and Dumber people.
Oh.
So I went, all right, look, I'm going to take a look at this because honestly, I read the description and said, I need to see what's
What do
going
you
on
mean
here.
by the Dumb and Dumber people? Not craft services of the Dumb and Dumber
No.
film set.
Fairly Brothers?
I don't know. It flashed up on the trailer when I watched it
Oh.
by the people who brought you Dumb and Dumber. I was like,
Okay.
oh, well, that's an endorsement right there. It is a buddy comedy. It's like the reluctant buddy comedy. These two get lumped in together. Now they got to figure out a way to make it work. Of course, it's a blowout. Then in the end, they're the best of friends.
It's a Fairley. Yeah, Peter
Oh.
Fairley is the director.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which here's the thing. I watched it and went, Vinny would love this.
I probably would.
And I would probably love it.
I love buddy stuff.
So the one buddy is Paul Walter Hauser, who I was like, that sounds like a familiar name, but I looked him up. I'm like, no. And
I don't
just
have
saw,
anything for the name.
I saw he's sort of a heavy set, I guess maybe he's a comedian or something. He designs a condom that covers both the twigs and the berries. And Mark Wahlberg has to be the salesman trying to sell their product at the World Cup in Brazil. But after they somehow screw up the game-winning goal, they're forced to go on the run for their lives. So now then there's so much wiener comedy. Like there's an actual wiener.
Paul
a hot
Walter
dog.
Hauser is an American actor and professional wrestler.
Oh. Yeah, I
White
did not
guy.
recognize him. Pudgy.
Pudgy, yes. A bearded, pudgy guy.
Oh, he's not bearded in the movie. Let's have a look.
This is
here.
him.
I saw
He
him
actually looks familiar with the beard. He does not look familiar at all in the trailer for the
Okay.
movie today. He has no facial hair in the movie.
He's in The Naked Gun. He's in
I saw him
Cruella,
in Richard Jewell. He starred in that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very interesting story.
which is the Atlanta.
Bombing suspect.
Mhm.
Wow, you watched that?
I did.
Weren't you like, I wasn't alive? That didn't happen?
That's ancient history.
Imagine if I ignored everything that happened before I was alive. I couldn't even talk to you guys.
That is true. Because we never talk about anything that happened after 1995. That's for sure. So
Nothing
anyway,
good happened.
There's a movie on Amazon starting tonight. It's called, the title of the movie is Balls Up. And it's one of the Farrelly brothers. And I hate to even admit it because it's so lowbrow, but I did laugh a couple times during the trailer. And I put the trailer up at the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page. It's available. All right. When Timothée Chalamet said, nobody cares about ballet and opera, the world practically exploded. Even people who've never been anywhere near ballet or an opera house, they pretended to be outraged. But it turns out that Timothée Chalamet's comments helped those art forms.
Of course.
This is according to Alex Beard, who has actual numbers. He's the head of London's Royal Ballet and Opera. After Chalamet said what he said, the Royal Ballet issued a very measured response, asking him to take a look at what we're doing. And they also noted that the largest part of their audience is 20 to 30-year-olds, which seems like a lie, but, I guess you can put whatever you want.
It does seem like a lie, yes.
Well, that response got 2.5 million engagements and 500,000 shares on Instagram alone. So that when, everybody was blah, blah, blah about the ballet and the opera and the... and Beard says, this is Alex, I think the guy's name is Alex Beard, the head of London's Royal Ballet Opera, said, our ticket sales got an immediate boost. So cheers, Timmy.
I think that's the right way. Like, I don't like that when other art forms bag on each other. I also do not like ballet and I do not like opera. But that doesn't mean I hate it and want it to go away.
Right.
It just means it's not for me.
Right.
And that's what bothers me about the reaction when everyone goes crazy about a particular statement. He doesn't like it. So what? That doesn't mean you can't like it. You don't have to shout him down for not liking it. How could you? I watched it and I didn't enjoy it. That's how.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
Because I did watch it and I thought, I don't want to watch this anymore.
It's all okay, though. I press play on music you'd never listen to.
Right.
You try Primus and you'll be like, what even is this? But I love it.
I actually like Primus.
I'm not trying to sell
like
it to you, though.
But it's like the one thing you like that I also like. That's not true. I like Iron Maiden. I think that it is interesting that art, which is it's fragile and personal and creative. It's funny when you hear someone in one art bagging on someone, even like in this like painters, like that style of painting is for, who were you? That Bob guy who was painting on PBS?
Bob Ross?
That's a guy.
He's an American treasure.
Right. But there are people who are like, that's just hotel art.
He might be the one painter everybody knows.
Right. I didn't even know his last name. I know. Van Gogh on one side, Bob Ross on the other side. And then people bagging on like graffiti. I think graffiti is some of the coolest art I've ever seen. So freaking cool. And it just feels of the moment and edgy and badass. And for someone to be like poo-pooing that's just not your art form. Like, just get busy doing your own art. Stop yapping.
I think that art is all worthy of a look, and whether or not you love it, that's in the eyes of the beholder. Yep. But what I used to really be bothered by, especially, it was Kurt Cobain who would sit around and bag on other bands, and I just never got it. Like, dude, you're at the top of the heap right now. Just zip it.
Yeah. Lift everyone else up.
You don't need to be that way about Pearl Jam, like they're posers. Like, what?
They're just trying to be rock stars too.
What are you doing?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to change the subject to Katy Perry.
Okay.
I have a couple things that are in today's news, and I'm pretty sure this is when I talked about it yesterday. So
okay.
I'm going to hit it.
So there's new stuff.
The police have launched a sexual assault probe in Australia.
Oh.
This is
because of the allegations made against Katy.
Ruby Rose made some allegations against her about something that happened over 15 years ago in a club in Australia, where she says that her lady bits were the proximity was.
Ruby Rose's face was attacked by Katy Perry's.
Yep. And then she sort of like came to in her girlfriend of hers lap. Ruby Rose was resting with her head on a friend's lap, is what it sounds like.
A night out was in
progress.
Right.
Katy Perry, who they were friends. In fact, she even said later she helped her get a visa to come to the U.S. Katy Perry helped Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose said that?
Yes.
That even though this happened to me and I was not a willing participant,
right?
She
even
continued
said,
to be my friend and help me get into the country.
Yes, she continued to be affiliated with her and said that she actually, Ruby Rose, turned it into like a jokey, funny drunk story.
Why
when
now,
she
then?
told it. Don't ask me why. I guess she's finally going to get her truth out there.
Because Katie had a good weekend at Coachella.
Yeah,
and people were actually like, oh, you know what? She's not that bad. I forgot she's cute and funny.
The PR had turned positive.
Yeah,
and Ruby
finally.
Rose couldn't take it.
Yeah.
All right.
So Katy Perry is being investigated by the police in Australia following Ruby Rose's shocking claims that the singer sexually assaulted her over 15 years ago. In a statement to TMZ, the Victoria Police, thank you, Timza, by the way, you're the best. They say detectives are investigating an historical sexual assault that occurred in Melbourne in 2010, adding the incident occurred at a licensed premises in the, who cares, some bar.
Well, Ruby Rose, at the time of the statement, I believe you said yesterday, said there were other people who witnessed this. So there are going to be...
It wasn't just that incident. She was saying she's a manipulator and has a pattern of behavior that I know from other people that they can back that up. That was, of course, there were other people there at the club as well.
Eyewitnesses that saw it.
Well, the lady whose lap her head was in, I would assume,
saw it.
Went, what's happening?
That's sort of what I took away from it was there are going to be people who will say, I saw this happen.
Yeah.
And that's where I would believe the police investigation begins with the witnesses. Since there's no pictures or camera footage.
Right. Anyway, Katy Perry is vehemently denying that this ever happened. And now the search is on. Everyone on earth is trolling the internet looking for any instance of anything in regard to Katy Perry.
You know what? I don't really... Do you remember the stories about the early Warped Tour? Because she was on it. And she went on it with her boyfriend at the time, who was like one of the Warped Tour regular bands.
Okay.
I can't think of the dude's name. If you can find it, great. He was a band, and she was on tour with him. And after that, she leapfrogged from the Warped Tour, which her music doesn't fit in at all, to pop kind of superstardom.
Absolutely.
And dumped him and left, moved right on up the do you have it?
Yeah, it's Travie McCoy from the Gym Class Heroes.
And the story was she used the hell out of him. I don't know if that's true. I wasn't there. I don't know him.
They're saying her music was heavily influenced by him, including Hot and Cold. But that tour is when she came out with I Just Kissed a Girl. That was her big, that was when she skyrocketed.
She, punted him immediately, which that's the story. Anyway.
Well,
she might be a manipulator, and she might be. It's also worked to her great success.
Evidently, he has a drug addiction problem that also helped end the relationship. So,
Anna Kendrick, somebody found an interview from 2014 where she's on Conan O'Brien's show, where she made a claim about aggressive Katy Perry behavior. She said that she's joking it off for sure. I'll try and read it. It's not a full transcript, but on Conan O'Brien, she recalled a weird encounter with Katy Perry at a Grammys. I don't know if it was the year before or whatever, so maybe 2013, because this is 2014 when she does this appearance. Katy Perry digited my cleavage. She used the more fun word. It was a weird night. She's very mature. That's the quote from Anna Kendrick. So, of course, Conan O'Brien says, she said, I had a plunging gown on. I was kind of asking for it, which don't say that. So Conan O'Brien's like, does Katy Perry just do that? Does she just get to do that? And there are girls who take liberties with other girls. I have had my boobs squeezed by more than one friend and thought, well, okay.
We got a lot of texts from the lesbian community yesterday saying that straight girls often will like be super aggressive with them.
You know, that's interesting because I wonder if a straight girl still wants her lesbian friend to be into her.
I can't speak. That was the text yesterday.
Or she feels like, if in the, you know, she's of the opinion that she'll like this. Because
Bob, what is your experience? You're nodding about this.
I'm just listening, learning, like you do.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion.
All right.
So Anna Kendrick is on Conan O'Brien. She says that Katy Perry
I understood
digited her
I got
her
that.
cleavage, which she had on display. She says, if nobody had done it, I would have been a little sad. So look, she's on a talk show. She's trying to be a charming guest.
Uh-huh.
Conan, of course, wants to stay on this topic of this unplanned moment. He says, paint the scene. So you're standing still, and Katy Perry walks by, and then he makes a noise and points a finger in a downward motion.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you know, she laughs and he laughs. She says, I've met her before, and she's like, she's aggressive. I like it. So anyway, the internet is being trolled as we speak. People are looking for this. Maybe this will be the only other reference to something maybe inappropriate from Katy Perry, and probably it won't be. But anyway, I saw it and thought, I guess I'll lump it in with the other story about the charges being filed. So
She's interesting. There's no doubt.
do I have time for one more?
Yeah.
I just read you the headline here. Brandy Glanville, plastic surgery victim, was rushed to urgent care after trying a viral garlic remedy from TikTok. She had some congestion.
Who was it?
Brandy Glanville. She was wasn't she a housewife of Hollywood or something?
Yeah,
or,
and she was on Traders.
Yeah, she was on Traders. A couple seasons of Traders.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe just
the one.
And was she on Big Brother? Celebrity Big Brother one time? Is that where we know her from?
I don't
Anyway, Brandy Glanville.
She's the lady whose husband left her for the singer.
Yes.
Yes, Brandy was on Celebrity Big Brother in both the UK and the US.
Oh. What is that, Liz? She's the little blondie who had a hit at like 9 years old with Blue.
Blue. I can't think of her name right now. Oh, I
soon
got
as we
Brandy Carlisle. That's not the right Brandy.
Brandy Glanville tried this garlic home remedy to deal with congestion. Her 22-year-old son goes, oh, I know how you can solve your congestion. You take this garlic and you shove it up your nostril and you just let it sit there. So the result was a painful burning sensation.
Mm-hmm.
And she says it's because she just had her face lasered. Okay. And then, so her solution for this was she popped the garlic out of her nose and put it in her ear. And then it was stuck in her ear. So this was over Easter weekend. She said on Easter I couldn't do anything because I had garlic in my ear. I was trying to get it out.
Oh man, that's so embarrassing.
And then she basically, she had a cold and then she winds up in the emergency room. So she had to go to urgent care. I'm sure that had to be funny for them at the urgent care. Like, oh, Brandy Glanville's here. What now? Well, I put this garlic up my nose, but then it was burning my nose. So I stuck it in my ear and now I can't get it out. Oh boy.
Honestly, leave your face alone. Like,
please stop
this is a
trying
lady
things.
Who has been all over the news with, look what's happened to me. Is it a parasite? Is it too much plastic surgery? What happened?
Right.
I don't know. But all the crying and whining about what's happened, she's pretty. She's a pretty lady. But she's messed with herself far too much.
It's true.
And you would think right after lasering, you shoved garlic in your nose.
Just what? I'm sorry. You had me at shoved garlic in your nose. Like, what are you doing? Please stop. Try Afrin, or a neti pot or something.
Or sit still.
Or just sit still and suffer through your cold. Try some zinc.
No one wants it.
No. All right, what's coming up?
An opinion. What's an opinion that instantly says you're over 30?
Oh.
And more after these.
That's what I like. Lucky for you. That's what I like. That's what I like. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show's Hope Day. Listen to the Sarah Vinnie Full Show podcast on the Odyssey app. Odyssey. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Bob's Movie Club.
Oh, Bob's Movie Club.
Bob's right over there. I'm pointing to her now. And at 6 a.m. tomorrow, you can join us, the Sarah and Vinnie Show, for Bob's Movie Club. This time around, it's the movie The Notebook, starring young Ryan Gosling.
Baby Ryan Gosling. He is an actual Gosling.
And what is her name? Rachel McAdams? Is that?
Oh, yeah.
And she is stunning. They are a pair. Get yourself caught up on The Notebook and join us tomorrow at 6 a.m. and be ready to let us know what you think of The Notebook on Bob's Movie Club. And for the record, yet another movie I'd made it all the way into and beyond adulthood that I'd never seen. Yeah, I'm older now. I'm much older.
Well, you did have a birthday.
Here I am in my 50s seeing The Notebook for the very first time.
You're welcome.
She's so great.
She is great. And my feelings on Dirty Dancing were exact. Like I did not like it when I saw the commercials. I didn't like it when I saw the movie. I still don't like it. I'm not a fan. The Notebook, I don't want to say too much, but here we go. We'll move on. Morning.
I'm with you on Dirty Dancing, though.
Awful.
Yeah. And worse for the time where.
Yeah. Partly cloudy today, mid-60s is your high temp. The Warriors have a play-in game tonight to hopefully
go Warriors.
Join the playoffs officially. Warriors at Clippers, 7 p.m. game time. The Clippers are pretty good. And it's a home game for them, so there's that. Do you remember who
Probably
baby
not.
Jessica is?
The kid in the well?
That is the kid in the well. She's just been arrested for domestic violence charges.
Oh no.
I just thought, for all the people who were there when baby Jessica fell in a hole. What year was that? Do you remember? Can you guess?
I'll say that was 1994.
It was 1987.
Whoa. Oh God, she's like 40 years old now.
40-something.
Oh my God.
Does this mean they should have left her in the well?
No, but I did think it was just a moment where I read. No. What? That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is this was a story that took over America for a minute. If you were there, it was on People magazine in the grocery store aisle where you're like, it was a thing.
It was a huge. Well, it was a little girl who'd fallen down a pipe.
22 feet underground for 60 hours when she was a baby.
How old was she? Like 2?
She 18 months.
Yeah.
Oh, just a wee thing.
Yep. She fell through an 8-inch opening in her aunt's yard nearly 39 years ago.
8 inches. That's incredible. So was she just jammed in the pipe somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
I was way chubbier than that at 18 months. There's no way I could have fit in that.
No, 8 inches. Maybe it's bigger than we think.
They went on to make a made-for-TV movie featuring Beau Bridges and Patty Duke.
Oh. And I want to say the contributions rolled in. Didn't she come out with like an $800,000 trust fund?
She did come out with some dough, yes. And she says, the 2008 stock market collapse wiped out her $1.2 million trust that had been established for her by well-wishers. In a well-wisher.
Yep.
Anyway.
She's a wishing well.
Yeah. So there's that. Baby Jessica is grown up to hit people. Great job.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Allegedly.
Sure. Your scent screams that you're American.
Is that so? In what way?
Well, because we, I guess, wear too much perfume.
Oh. I don't wear any perfume.
I don't either.
I can't stand perfume.
I can't either. I'm not into it.
It's more the men's cologne, like There's somebody here, I don't know who, but like I can smell that they've been somewhere. Like, oh, there's some cologne.
Yeah, I don't do that. I have been working with my daughters who, by the way, you think it's little boys that are the only stinky ones, but girls seem to not want to shower as well. They will also get in the shower, play in the water, never touch soap, come right out and be like, I'm done. Come here. Let me smell your head. Okay, go back in and actually use soap. I don't smell any soap on your head at all.
Shampoo, baby.
And by the way, just while we're, grinding on the things kids do, did you feel like at some point you were going to have to get your kids a tutor on how to deal with the toilet? I plunge sometimes 3 times in a 24-hour period.
I feel like I was the tutor, and
I've told them though.
I know
there's no. It's
the one
not
the one
translating.
kid was never a problem. The other kid, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, listen, after each you have to flush as it's happening. You have to do, even if you have to flush 5 times.
So it worked, and then that was never a problem again.
Knock wood. Listen,
The one time you talked to him, he went, I got this.
No.
Oh.
The many times I talked to him about,
Okay,
listen,
all right.
you can't just have we're not trying to have the most. Like, that's not a bar you want to hit.
And here's the other thing. They run from it. So she's put too much stuff in the toilet, leaves. Doesn't even try to get it to go down or just splits. I walk in to go number 1 and go, what is this?
It's your problem. That's what it is.
It is my problem.
Yeah,
and it's not okay.
Each wave must be drawn away. And then the overuse of the toilet paper too. I'm like, you can't. You can't. It won't. Just look at the size of the exit.
I have tried to explain. You have to be careful. Your areas are delicate. If you feel unclean, you need to get in the shower. You cannot just be careful with yourself. You don't
Kids
want to
don't care
hurt
about
yourself.
that. You're not going to hurt yourself. It's just gross.
You could.
That's all.
You might.
Well, you could get
Very
a UTI,
sensitive.
I
mean,
guess.
you just don't want to. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. We stink. No, we stink like perfume is what they say. So Americans traveling abroad are often fingered as Americans because we like to be clean. We like to, I don't know that perfume's clean, but perfume.
I wonder if it's just that we always smell like we just got out of a shower because most of us have just gotten out of a shower.
I shower all the time.
Yeah.
But you know what?
People always say that they can smell my hair. Like I can't, and I think it's Pantene, by the way. But I always get that, and it's just if you shampoo regularly, your hair smells like shampoo. I wonder if that's something someone would notice elsewhere.
I have heard people say, I don't want to shower. I don't want to be wet. I will do it. I want to be clean, but I don't want to. I wait as long as I can. You've even said, if I can go the whole weekend.
I've won.
I can't. I don't want to go a day. I like to be clean.
I don't like to be clean.
I like it.
If I'm going somewhere, I definitely want to be clean. But if I'm not doing anything, I would like to not be wet.
Anyway, other countries would like you to leave your perfume at home. If you wouldn't mind. They're not interested in.
I actually like it when just someone's got it all put together and they got a little spritz of perfume. But a little spritz is what I'm talking about. Like, have you ever been trapped in a room with someone and they just reek of whatever they've squirted all over themselves?
Americans are 7 times more likely to buy and use perfume than someone living in Europe. 7 times more likely. Even though
surprising,
all the people selling perfume have a French accent.
Yeah.
Oh, they parfum.
Right. Oh, you smell like an American. I'll fix that for you.
What's an opinion that instantly says you're over 30?
The kids these days.
Internet forums were better than social media. Can I get a show of hands? Has anybody ever been on an internet forum?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't.
What exactly is it? Are we just talking about a chat room, or are we?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I go on BuzzFeed and Reddit all the time, and aren't those forums that everyone in that
Well, no, it's everybody's
thread
talking
is talking about that thing? And
I don't know.
And if I'm looking to talk about something, I would know how to find that.
I don't know who has this opinion, but they say, this says you're over 30. Internet forums were better than social media. Having no weekend plans is my favorite kind of weekend plans. I never have any plans. And that drives my wife crazy. But I've always been this way, all the way back.
Yeah.
I'm rolling into the weekend with, I don't know.
Yeah, I there's a difference between, you are going to try and surf if you can.
Yeah.
That's just like, those are sort of loose plans.
I'm keeping it clear in case there's surf. That's it.
When I go in, John will go, what's going on this weekend? I'm like, nothing. And he's like, oh. I'm like, I know.
Susan would love if I ever said
Susan
that.
would like that.
Susan's
already
here,
by the way.
feeling it. Like the
Over 30
I'm
thing.
ready to settle down.
Totally.
Oh my gosh, Susan!
Yeah.
What happened to the EDM guy that wants to bounce all night?
He's tired.
Oh,
Well, he's humping around on those crutches. He just showed up.
Yeah,
He's here, huh?
he just crutched past the window.
I missed it.
Is Pat here too?
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him or gotten a text, so.
Pat?
These are opinions that people say, you're over 30 if this is what you think. Serious purchases must be made on the laptop, not your phone.
I've been working on this one because I did feel like this for a long time. I'm like, this is too serious. I need the big screen.
Yeah, I do too.
But I think I've bought a couple flights on my phone now.
Oh! Yeah, I would never make a big
Not me.
purchase on my phone.
No way.
I want the full keyboard. Me
too.
I'm more comfortable. There I am, and now I've got a big screen and a keyboard, and I'm ready to do some damage. I don't want to do any of that stuff on my phone. I don't even want to hold my phone. It's on a charger somewhere around.
These are opinions that people say instantly. You're over 30 if you hold these.
Okay.
Let's
I like
see
these,
here.
by the way. These are good so far.
These e-bikes are out of control. They're a menace to society.
Well, they're
they are.
ruining it for the old people. There's no question.
Have you seen a kid just crank a wheelie all the way down the street, though? It is something to behold. Like, talk
I'm
about
worried for them.
the coolest kid in
Put a
town.
helmet on.
Just throws it up and rolls down a busy street right in front of everybody. I saw these kids do it, a couple dudes, at Santana Row
Yeah.
at the mall. You know, it's an outdoor mall, and these kids just rolled through, cranking. I was like, every 12-year-old girl is into these 12-year-old boys, for sure, right?
Mm,
What do you mean?
depends.
I don't even like it when people take their hands off the steering wheel
What?
of their bike. Off the handlebars. Whatever. The handlebars.
Well, you're over 30 for sure. If you call the handlebars of a bike a steering wheel.
But you
I
don't have a
prefer-
wheel?
I prefer e-bikes over cars. I'd rather we had e-bikes everywhere.
I think
We all had
e-bikes are
'em.
wonderful. I just think it's crazy that kids have access to something that they can finger themselves to 30 miles per hour. That seems more like a motorcycle to me, but okay.
It feels like there should be a licensing process
Right.
and potentially an age limit. And I am sorry, kids, because I would have loved
Me
to
too.
have had an e-bike when I was 13 years old, but you cannot handle it. You can't handle the responsibility. Pat's here now.
Oh, this is going to be epic. Is he going to play a song and you're going to sing? Is
At
that
some
the
point.
First thing?
No,
Oh.
it's not the first thing. We're going to play the game. We're going to sit around and have some fun.
All right.
We got a text saying it's not my birthday, and I miss Sarah's singing voice. Can Sarah please sing me a song?
But
Happy
it's not their birthday?
to you.
Yeah, but no, it's not their birthday.
I literally sing all morning long.
Mm-hmm.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie's on the show with some of those.
Another one from talking about the game coming up. Sarah,
Yara.
out of everyone, you have let Susan and Bob's names slip out more on the air. So don't.
Why are you reading that?
What's that?
We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. Their names are Bob and Susan.
What do you mean our real names? Those are our real names.
Yeah.
All right.
Now they are.
Let's see here. 248. This is Nikki in Austin. I have never heard of an Italian shower before college. I always ask my boyfriend why his roommate always wore so much cologne. That's when he said he takes an Italian shower. He douses himself with cologne. He was Italian, so story checked out. But whoa, love y'all.
That's another.
That seems racist.
I was going to say that seems like a microaggression.
Well, they call that. There's other names for that are all. None of them are
a little worse.
Are
Yeah.
kind.
Horse bath. That's one of them.
I
You
was
said it.
not gonna say it.
Although I think that's just lean over a sink and clean your armpits and one other place.
Ugh.
But also perfume as well. just
Sure.
to be on
Yeah.
the safe
All right.
side.
From Brooke in Napa, listening on Odyssey. My favorite thing with the clogged toilet is then they act like they have no idea why their toilet is clogged. Sure, someone broke into the house and clogged our toilet.
Yeah.
It is the number one problem in my life right now. I'm not. I know that's funny, but I'm not. I swear to you, there was like a period of just not even 24 hours where I went, this is the third toilet I'm unplugging. What is going on around here?
What is going on?
What is going on? It's the overpapering, as she mentioned, and it's the walking away from it that drives me crazy. You have created a problem.
Wouldn't you rather have them walk away and not have the toilet overflow?
No, I want them to call for help.
Oh, I see. Just don't abandon.
Don't walk
the mess
away
you've
from
made.
the mess you've made. Call for help. I will help you. Oh,
Yeah.
who knew?
Every parent.
Well, but I mean, did you know going in this was going to be part of a period of time in your life where you're just a plunger guy?
No, I did not. I didn't see that on the job description. It seemed like all was going to be happiness and family.
I
warmth.
always felt like the plunger in my house was just like as clean. First of all, completely clean, never used, and just sitting there, just in case. I use a plunger regularly, 3 to 5 times a week.
Wow.
Well, we had a plunger for years, just a plunger. No matter how many toilets there were in the house, there was a plunger,
Right.
somewhere around here. And now in my bathroom, not only is there a plunger right there next to every toilet, but there's also like a little scrubby brush thing and a disgusting canister. And like, I just feel like
I wouldn't
kids,
even.
it's our job to train them up.
I wouldn't even venture to clean up the marks that have been left behind because it's just. Can you please just not leave a toilet full of.
Yep.
Anyway.
We should break
We're
now.
gonna game,
yeah, we
everyone,
have the
and I'm gonna
battle of
breathe
the
my way through this.
besties. Yeah, you just do your breathing exercises. Calm yourself down.
Where are they? Oh, there he is.
They're both out there. They're both just hanging out. My bestie Pat and and Bob's bestie Susan. I get them mixed up. Are gonna do Bridge the Gap, Battle of the Generations right after this. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. This part of the show is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart. Jumpstart MD. Mention radio and get started for only $20.26. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com.
Do you know how exciting this is?
I'm very excited as well, Vinny. I'm 100% with you. We're about to
epic.
do our Battle of the Besties for Bridge the Gap. And already the excitement levels in the building are amazing.
Well, Pat is sitting to my right now as he's in position for the game, but he's also holding a guitar.
He is.
And he can play.
He can play guitar. That is true. Yes. And it's funny because I had this whole idea that we'd do this other song that we've done a couple times at my house. And then he's like, no, I got another idea. And actually it's a good idea.
So you're going to sing.
So we did it out in the hallway a little bit. I was like, quick, do it before Vinny gets back. I don't want Vinny to hear the song because you're going to laugh your ass off when you hear it. And yeah, so then all of a sudden everyone's kind of gathering around out there. I was like, oh, this is so exciting.
And Susan's here.
Susan is nervous.
Susan's new family for us. Like, we haven't gotten to hang out a lot. We've seen him at a couple events, but in general, this is the first time. Is this the first time he's on air?
I believe this is the first time.
It is. Oh, I didn't know.
And now for Susan's first word on the air on Alice.
You're on. Oh. I love Bob.
Oh,
Good job,
sweetie.
Just
so
like we
far,
practiced.
So good.
You are well trained, sir.
You are well trained. So, where do you want to begin, Vinny? I mean,
you want to start with the opener?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right
sure.
to the game.
We're gonna play
Okay, right,
yeah.
sure. I mean,
I would like to remind you that you can watch Bridge the Gap live right now on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com, search Alice973, smash that subscribe button, and you can watch us all right now. Pat, you look very handsome on TV. Where's Susan's camera?
He's sharing with me.
Okay, all right.
We're together.
The two of
Forever.
you. See there, besties. We're besties. It's all working out.
I think Bob's nervous too.
Well, I think she's nervous about what Susan might say.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Patty cakes. Are you nervous?
Patty cakes.
I'm not nervous. It feels like jam night.
You need
but
to.
It feels like jam night, but it's so early. It feels, yeah. I'm not.
He
I'm
goes,
not quite
we're out in the
there.
hallway. He's like, who can even sing at 7 a.m? I'm like, well, first of all, it's 8. And I've been literally singing the entire morning.
Well, he's a commoner.
Yeah.
He's not a 4 a.m. guy. He's a normal person who probably doesn't wake until 7.
What time do you normally get up?
About 8.
Yeah. Well, we should say Pat is a filmmaker. You actually had a starring role in one of his
I
films.
did.
Smoking roll.
What's it called now? Charlie Walker? I'm Charlie Walker.
Oh, yeah, you did that one too, right? Yeah, you did Charlie Walker.
That's the one.
Yeah, I'm Charlie Walker.
Yeah, we're trying to forget about Olive. We don't even.
Amazon, Stars, wherever your streamers are at. Go watch
Oh,
it.
you can actually stream I'm Charlie Walker now.
You can actually see.
I did not
I
know
get
that.
a little like kick down every now and then from that.
You get pennies?
It's small, but it's still something.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you get for directing it? You get more than a couple pennies or what?
No,
Mr. Filmmaker.
I got what I got.
That's all what you got.
That's all. I got what I got.
I see. Yeah. So, and then of course you're a musician.
Yeah.
And what else? Like what else do you do?
I don't know. I mean, I'm
80% of every
everything. My
project.
stairs aren't done. My sheds
They're
are wrecked.
80%. I feel like I could walk up your stairs.
I feel like I'm probably going to get 80% of the questions.
Oh, well, that would actually be great if you got 80% of the questions.
You two are longtime friends, but you're not really sure how he makes his money?
No, you know, the thing about Pat is
I do what Mike J
he's
does.
a cameraman
I
guy,
do what Mike J
so I know
does.
he does that, but I do feel like he is a guy that, you know, he would be, I would call him if I needed somebody to help me. Like, I feel like you're a jack of all trades.
I'm a jack.
Of all trades.
Yes.
Let's go with that. All right. Should we turn to Susan now and see what we can find out about
absolutely.
him? I'm going to let you take the lead on this because between you and Maddie, I know you have 50 million questions.
I
for
know
Susan.
a little bit, but let's establish that Susan is Bob's fiance.
Yes.
I believe you played you're a footballer from college, correct?
Yeah, I played running back at MIT for a couple of years there before I got a bad concussion and had to quit.
That hardcore MIT team. Damn.
I'm
You
sure.
don't want to hurt your brain, Mr. MIT.
No.
Despite being MIT, football is a hard sport, and running back is a hard position. Did you hit what? It was one smack in the head that dropped you, and you went, "I'm done."
Yeah. I mean, there was a history of a couple and then one really bad one, ambulance to the hospital and
my
everything.
God.
I was just not coming to. So it was scary, but it was just really in that moment, those 4 hours or
Was
whatever.
it a game or a practice?
It was a scrimmage, which is even worse. Like, it's nothing serious.
But you don't play half speed.
No,
ever.
no, it's still full.
Well, I mean, we all know that he just ruined his leg. Not going half speed playing a pickup game of
I
basketball.
know. Yeah, the worst injury I've had is now 5 weeks ago when I tore my ACL and meniscus and had to get surgery on that. I never had anything this bad in college.
Yeah. And now, you got to be careful. You're 30, right? So
31.
oh, my God. 30. You're both 31.
Oh, my goodness.
We're exactly
no.
6 months apart. My birthday is his half birthday, and vice versa.
Yeah, so everybody
Oh.
wished Bob a happy birthday on Friday. I never got a single half birthday wish.
Well, hopefully she gave you one.
I didn't.
Can I ask? Susan,
I didn't get a present.
Can I ask Susan a serious question?
Oh.
Oh, maybe.
So, on 2 occasions, your fiance has left you.
Yeah.
At the airport and at a play. Or what a
Podcast show.
But
Yeah.
podcast show. She
Podcast.
left you alone. How did you really feel during those moments? Was it hurt? Were you hurt? Because she seems to just gloss over it, like, "Oh, he's fine."
I think the podcast show, I actually suggested that. Sometimes she like incepts some ideas in my mind for me. So for her to be selfish, like how I'm sleeping in the guest room right now.
Yeah.
But
How about the airport?
No, the airport hurt because that was like after 12 hours of traveling or something like that. And
Did it occur to you to say no?
no,
You just were like, okay, if you want to leave, you can leave.
it was all fast moving. Even though it was a long process, it was all fast moving in the moment.
In
And
case someone
I was just happy to be there.
did not hear that story, you guys are traveling back from wherever. You're in at LAX, right?
Yes, we came back from Chile, and we had a connection from LA back to San Francisco.
Which you made. And Susan was trying to collect the luggage. And it is true that there's a flight basically every hour to come up to SFO. But the leaving of him is we're all on your side, Susan, I should say. We thought that
appreciate
was
that.
just so wrong.
Well, he didn't want me with him. I was in a bad mood. If I had to stay and miss my flight, it was better he was alone, honestly. I did him a favor.
Do you agree?
If I didn't want her with me when she was in a bad mood, I don't think we'd hang out very much.
Oh,
She got a point for that.
I'm giving him a point for that. I can't give him a point.
Not in
for
this
that.
game. But
That is, that's love right there. You got to take the good with the bad, all the stuff. Like, we think she's pretty great, but she can get spicy. Like, there's definitely times where I'm like, oh, I think I just pissed Bob off.
Watch
I think
out.
she can play it up a little bit, maybe for the radio.
Yeah.
I don't
Never.
know. I don't know. There might be a difference slightly between Bob and who she is at home, but not always.
What do you make of her new radio stardom?
It's so surreal. I don't know. I couldn't sleep last night just thinking about this whole situation and getting excited and anxious and nervous for this whole thing.
But
I can't
here
believe
you
she does
are.
it every day. Yeah.
Here you are, and you're good, though,
Yeah.
right?
I'm something. I'm like, feel like I'm floating.
Make sure that you breathe. So, and are you surprised at how good she is on the air?
Not a ton. I mean, she's always like, I think had the capability of this. Like, she's just always leading the friend groups. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but she's always just been this vibe and such a good vibe. And I think it flows right into this, and she's on the waves.
Do you remember when you were proposing?
Oh,
And there
boy.
you were. You put a lot of effort into this. You created a spot in Golden Gate Park where you hooked up an instrument and had planned a song. I imagine you practiced it
Of course.
many times.
Very many times.
You'd
yeah.
even written your own verse to the song.
Yep.
And she even said it earlier today as we were discussing this moment in you're going to be married this year. Very exciting.
September.
But she said that at some point in the song, you had to tell her there's only one more verse. Just hold on. So she was impatiently waiting through your song. How did that feel for you as you envisioned this proposal, and then here you are going, can you just let me
You're
get
supposed
to the
to be
verse
swooning.
I wrote myself. I wrote my own song.
It's similar to right now where I'm just happy to be here. You know, I'm just smiling through it all.
Do you feel like recreating it maybe?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, great.
Especially
No,
where,
he's gonna-
Bob and I were talking about this game, and I don't think she has any faith that we're going to win.
Oh,
That's not the important part. I
is
don't
this
think
the hit?
This is the song.
No,
Is this
it's
not the song?
No.
Inside Out?
No,
Oh,
it is.
too bad.
It is.
We can't-
I
we
mean,
can't
I'm not
do
going to
it.
sing it,
Yes, you
but
are.
No.
Oh my God.
He turned his mic off. Nice move.
He already has all the technicals down. So okay, well, we'll let you relax for a second, do a few rounds of breathing exercises. I do want to say that for longtime listeners of the show, Pat was in a band called the Wonder Bread Five. And so we know Pat through this station as well. Like it's very, we have kind of a long history together. I'd met you at a couple of things. And then I was like, I think 11 and a half months pregnant. And so was your wife. Very, very pregnant.
This is when we first met them?
I'd already we'd met
Oh, okay.
Pat and the band. And then,
And you hadn't known.
and so we got to talking and you said, I got to introduce you to my wife. So he brings his wife to some nighttime gig that we were doing.
Okay.
And that was where I met Marianne. We were both super pregnant. And then she goes, oh, yeah, I live in Mill Valley. I'm like, what? And then I kid you not, 7 a.m. the next morning, I called her. I'm like, hey, come over with your kid.
BFFs forever.
BFFs forever. And Pat's just along for the ride. You're part of the package deal.
I'm with John. I'm part of the package.
Yeah.
I met you first time at the Blue Lamp on Lombard at an event.
I for my memory, and I don't know specific. I don't have a very specific the sky opened up and I fell in love immediately. But I did. I loved that band that you guys had. We loved having you at events, and in particular, I loved Pat the most.
Well, Pat was always so friendly with us and just wanted to chat us up, and I
Well,
just
he's
felt
also
like so cute,
tall, thin,
big.
good
He wore
looking.
this big wig. It was crazy.
plays great.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna find out after the game.
Yeah.
I believe we're doing
a
a
little
song.
later. Yeah, honestly, we're already eating so much time.
Okay,
Like,
let's
this
play.
This is going to take the whole hour.
Should I do the whole thing in my Boston accent?
You don't have a Boston accent. I don't want to tell you that again.
It's great.
Let's hear it. Go ahead. Why don't you just lay your Boston accent on everyone? It's so bad, Vinny, you're going to laugh.
No, too much pressure.
Oh boy.
Mm.
I
All
should
right.
do it.
All right, here we go.
What is Maddie's holding a sign?
I was just saying, we'll set the scene.
It is the Battle of the Besties on Bridge the Gap. We're going to play the round right now. If you are anywhere near a computer, go to youtube.com and just search for Alice973 and please subscribe. And you can watch. We're all on camera right now. Well, I think Vinny might not be on camera. You actually move over. to
It's
the
okay.
side. All right. So Bob's bestie Susan is playing for the Zillennials and Sarah's bestie Pat is playing for Gen X this week. Here's how it works. Gen X will ask the Zillennials questions that anyone in Gen X should know the answer to. If the Zillennial player, Susan today, answers correctly, then you get a point. If you don't, Gen X gets a chance to steal. So don't shout any answers out. You want to make sure that the question is being addressed to you. And then it's the Zillennials' turn to ask a question, and we'll go back and forth asking questions between the generations for 5 rounds. Is everyone ready?
Ready.
Do you remember who went first last week?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Yay.
All right. Susan, question number 1. What best-selling aerosol... I'm going to try again. We're going to edit that out in post. What best-selling aerosol hairspray back in the 70s and 80s was holding every spiky hairdo in place before we found out it was destroying the ozone layer? Oh, no. Looking for a brand name.
It's not coming to me. I wonder if Bob would know this.
Bob,
but
I can't help
no,
you.
I know you
can't-
can't
yeah.
help, but just in general, probably.
You'll know it when you hear it,
Yeah.
which you're about to hear
I
it.
don't know it off the top of my head, by the way.
Oh, really?
No.
All right, for the steal. Gen X, Pat.
Just the first thing that comes to my head is Aquanet.
Aquanet is the correct answer.
There's a cover band.
Nothing?
I don't think I've
Aquanet?
ever heard
No,
of that.
we've
There's
never
a cover
heard
band
it.
up in like an 80s hair metal band up in Sonoma called Aquanet or something.
Is that right?
Well,
Yeah, great
that's
name.
actually the perfect name for an 80s cover band.
Yeah, what is hair metal?
Hair
80s
metal?
Yeah.
Butt rock. You
It
never
was
heard
like
of butt rock?
kind of
sounds-
glam rock and big spiky. Like Bon Jovi would I'm sure be coated in Aquanet.
Oh, that's
Poison.
fun.
Poison. Another one.
Cinderella.
Motley Crue.
Well, Sarah.
yeah.
Vinnie. Like anybody from that
Flock
era.
of seagulls.
Guns N'
Used
Roses when they
Aquanet.
first got started.
That
Yes.
is
So
true.
hair metal.
Cool.
All right.
All right. First question from the Zillennials
Oh,
to
boy.
Pat. On iCarly, which character was famous for taking their shirt off?
The boy.
Which boy?
iCarly was Miranda Cosgrove, right?
Correct.
Can I get a half a point for that?
No.
My daughters watched it.
Okay, then you should know.
No, I didn't watch it. Well, listen, everybody at home is just. I got Miranda Cosgrove right, so I feel
I
good.
do. For the record, I don't know the name
Yeah.
of the guy who took his.
That is
and
an
I watched
excellent
that all
question.
the time.
I wouldn't
Good
have gotten that
question.
one, Miranda or any other.
It should have been a Miranda question, though, right? Like, who's in iCarly? Not
No,
a
That's
secondary.
too easy.
These are
a
hard
It's
questions.
secondary
supposed to be
character.
niche. We're bridging the
We're
gap.
bridging the gap.
Susan, on iCarly, which character was famous for taking their shirt off?
That would be Gibby. And
Correct.
occasionally his younger brother Guppy, who I just found out yesterday, unrelated to all of this, is his younger brother in real life.
Oh, wow.
Gibby
Fun.
and Guppy are related? I don't know who either of them.
Sad thing is, I know that guy. I've
You
seen
can
him.
picture him, yeah.
Yes, okay, good
With the
question.
shirt off.
Good question.
All right, here we go. Question number 2 from the Gen X to the Zillennials. What did Archie Bunker call his daughter Gloria's boyfriend, who was played by Rob Reiner, rest in peace, on All in the Family? What did Archie Bunker call his daughter's boyfriend on All in the Family?
Punk.
I like that guess, though.
That was a solid guess.
I had nothing.
That would be, what is Meathead?
What is
Oh,
Meathead? Is the
Punk
correct
is
answer.
pretty close.
Punk is close.
Nice
Half a point?
job.
No half a point, but way to try
Pat
to
started it.
negotiate. All right, it's 2-1 right now. No question has gone unanswered.
All right, Pat, question from the Zillennials. TikTok is now an extremely popular app, but in 2010, it was just a song. By who?
Kesha.
Correct.
Oh my God!
It's like that scene in Old School where Will Ferrell just, has-
Kesha.
I channeled my adult children. Why would I have ever listened to Kesha music when all music stopped in like 95?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
No, I
but
can't
don't be
even-
that guy.
Can't even imagine.
Oh, everything's derivative after that.
Don't be that
I
guy.
agree.
Come on, our music
Completely.
is better than your music. Hey, I get a half a point for just having a better generation of music, don't I?
You have to earn your points, okay?
Yeah, all points must be earned.
What is Kesha?
You don't have to what is, but you're adorable. Okay, here we go. This is either the easiest question of all time or you'll have no idea. So here we go. Who broke Babe Ruth's home run record in 1974? That's you, Susan. What do you think?
Was it not Hank Aaron in like 2000 and something?
I think you need to tell me if that's your final answer.
That's not right. She would have said, yeah, that's right if it was right.
No, he said,
No.
was it?
No,
The tiebreak happened in 1974?
Who broke
Yeah, it's just a
Babe
name.
Ruth's home run record in 1974?
I don't know baseball. I'm sorry, Bob.
It's okay.
Go with your gut.
Go with your gut.
Hank Aaron.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
Well done,
Can't leave
sir.
him hanging like that.
Yes, I can.
No,
He's thinking it through. I'm not going to give it to. What if he came up with some other name?
I only know that because back in like 3rd grade, my friend and I made a video that was making fun of a YouTube video that was Hank Aaron beating Babe Ruth's home run record. And we recreated it where I was like on my knees with like a mini baseball bat, hit the ball. It was a grounder and like celebrated like we won the whole World Series.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that video.
It's still on YouTube.
You should repost that.
Yeah, that's
I don't think
it's
that anybody
relevant
needs
Because
to
today.
now
do
you've talked about maybe you'll go viral. All right, you're up.
Pat, who was the first YouTube creator to hit 100 million subscribers?
YouTube, 100 million. I mean, the biggest YouTube video in the earlies was like Lazy Sunday. So would it be SNL or someone?
Well, you have to.
Oh,
Can't ask a question.
What is
Yeah.
SNL? I
Not
don't
what
know.
is SNL. Just
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not SNL. Susan, do you know?
Who is PewDiePie?
Correct.
we're going full on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
We are now
That
tied.
was
We're now
terrible.
tied 3-3. That's not terrible. You're not supposed to know all of her questions.
That's kind of the point of the game. We're trying
Yeah.
to bridge the gap.
Yeah, we're learning about the other generation. That's all. Okay, here we go. Here's a question for the Zillennials. What power ballad did Debbie Boone release in 1977? What power ballad? This is a huge song. In fact, Vinnie does an amazing rendition of this song.
I Will Always Love You.
That is incorrect.
Because you light up my life.
You Light Up My Life is the correct one.
That's it.
How does it go?
Sing it.
Vinny, please.
I
Vinny.
cannot.
You can.
I don't know the words.
I feel like you do.
When I sang that song, I had the words in front of me, and I was inspired because I was singing it to some lady for a guy on the show that we were friends with.
And somehow, among all the things that we've lost over the years on this show,
I
is
gave
one
that
of
song
them.
my all in that
You
moment.
certainly did.
I would hate to do bad
You
representation
give
of
me
Hope.
hope.
Sounds like a real banger.
It's so funny the way he sang it.
Light
It's
up my
gone.
day.
It's gone now. All right. So I think it's you guys now.
What's the score?
The score is 4 for Pat, 3 for Susan. No question has gone unanswered, I don't believe.
Okay.
Okay. In honor of Bob's Movie Club tomorrow at 6 a.m., we're watching The Notebook. But The Notebook is based on a book. Who wrote that book?
Oh, that's a good. Geez, that's a good question.
Do you know it, Vinny?
No.
No.
Yeah, I
Are
don't. I
you
don't think
kidding me?
that's.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, I mean, you remember our experience with the Notebook up in
I
Tahoe.
do. Yes.
Like how
You and John
No.
made me so mad.
the modern Mill Valley male has no interest in the Notebook.
That's not true. Me and John watched it this weekend, and he was like, "This." I was like, "Oh, okay, well,
You finally broke
We'll
it.
fish
Congratulations.
I had to watch it for Bob's Movie Club, and he loved it. He loved it because you weren't there.
I had to
yelling
watch
in
it.
his
He
ears.
loved it. That's the point.
You didn't have to watch it with me. We don't know. He
John
doesn't.
Steinbeck. I have no idea.
What do you think? Will Susan know this? What
I
are
don't
we-
know. Susan, who wrote The Notebook?
I don't know.
Oh.
Regina George.
Nicholas Sparks.
Oh,
He did a few.
I feel like I would have known.
Dear
that.
John, and he did a couple other
Did
romantic.
he write that vampire series that everyone's into, Twilight?
No,
No.
we
Oh,
did
that's
that one on Bridge the Gap a few weeks ago. That was
That's
Stephanie Meyer.
Oh boy! All right.
Half a point. Stephanie Meyer.
Nope,
All right.
still no.
Order one.
This is the final question to the Zillennials.
What's the
from-
score?
The score is 4-3, and Gen X is in the lead.
Oh no.
I'm trying.
Sarah's rooting for you. I love it.
For me?
Nope.
No,
Oh,
you know how I'm always I'm always against you, Pat.
I know that would be a first. I
Give
was
me a
shocked.
layup.
Okay, here we go. It's not a layup.
Okay,
I'm sorry
well,
to say,
I
but
would've
it is
hurt
a
my knee
part of
anyway.
American history.
That is how you did your knee, isn't it?
Here we go.
Okay, well, I would never. I don't think even with 2 MIT degrees, anybody would say I'm book smart, but I'm especially bad at history. So
Oh,
We'll see.
We'll see. Here we go. This was a big one. What volcano in the northwest of the U.S. erupted May 18th, 1980? Put your
I
hand
have
down. You'll
literally
a
no
chance.
idea.
Really?
No. I didn't even know that was a thing that happened.
yeah,
There's
I
a
don't
great
even have-
video of it.
It was a
Guess.
major thing, and there people on the East Coast were buying ash from
For
the
what?
eruption just to commemorate it. Like
It was
was a
unbelievable.
thing.
Are you serious?
A
I was
major thing.
huge.
Yeah.
I've never heard about this. Have you even heard about this?
No,
Oh,
before my
All right.
time.
Pat.
What
for the
is-
steal.
Wait, Pat.
What?
Real quick,
What?
you could flub on this question on purpose, and we could go to overtime.
Well, you couldn't because
No.
Oh,
There's
there
still
is-
one more.
There is
We're
one more
already
question.
on overtime.
Yeah, we definitely are. But I'm
We
not
can come
worried
back
about the
after
time. We're
break.
having too much fun.
I'm going to say Mount St. Helen.
Mount St. Helens
But-
is the answer.
It was the video's like viral. Everyone should see that. It's a news story. Your generation
But-
should be ashamed.
No,
that is a
it was
news
15
story.
years before they were even born.
Oh,
It's all cleaned up by then.
Yeah, no one was still talking about
half
Mount
the
St.
mountain
Helens.
is gone.
All right, final question. Let's see.
Okay.
This one
Final answer.
going to Pat.
Oh,
In 2011, there was an internet trend of people taking photos of themselves lying flat, face down on surfaces. What was this trend called?
I think I saw it once, and everyone in Radioland is just screaming into their phone.
Stop worrying about other people, Pat. Just think about yourself.
That's the way I do it. Planking.
Oh, that's correct.
Oh,
Woo!
Dang
Shape.
it.
Shipping
shape.
container. Yeah, no problem. Hey, so
He's not a good radio guy.
I was sitting over here going, it starts with a P. I can't think of the word. It's planking.
Planking.
You know what? If you just
hold
clear your
on.
mind.
Let's enjoy our
Oh,
victory
right.
song.
Yes.
Oh, look how sad Susan looks. Oh.
Susan was lovely. We had a great meeting in
Oh
the.
yeah,
in the-
I think this is a nice time to say something nice about each other that you guys have noticed this
They've
morning.
actually met each other, 5 times at this point?
So say something nice.
We had great conversations at Alice in Winterland.
Uh,
They got ended short though, and we got to continue that a little bit today. It was very lovely.
Yeah, he is a lovely man, incredibly wise and smart, impressive, and I wish you the quickest recovery.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I
of
know
your-
your
of your
poor
knee.
leg. My
It's pretty
God.
gnarly looking. I mean, to expose that to the world, you walk straight ahead with a big scar. Short
Oh,
pants.
is it? I
You can
didn't
see it.
I didn't.
Oh,
look.
come look at it.
I didn't. I will. I love looking at stuff like that. But I didn't even notice it. Is it?
Yeah, they had to shave his leg for the surgery,
Oh,
so it's
boy.
a bald leg with a big scar.
I have a question. After the singing proposal flopped on you, you're not gonna.
It flopped?
Yeah, I did.
She did say yes.
Well, yes, you did get her, I guess. You wouldn't dare write your own vows, would you?
I think vows are a little bit different, but for my brother's wedding, I was his co-best man and wrote a 15-minute speech. So I overdid that as well. So we'll see. I don't know. You got to be there.
Is there gonna be a
15-minute
dance?
Speech. My
He
God.
doesn't go halfway, you know? That's one thing I love
No,
about him.
all the way.
Is there a choreographed dance for the wedding?
Wouldn't
and will
you
you be
like
ready?
to know?
Would you
Guess
be
you'll-
ready?
You'll have to find out.
He's in recovery.
There's
still
plenty of
have
time.
5 minutes.
Don't remind her. Did you see the daggers she just shot at you?
I felt something.
He's going to be fine.
Apparently there is no dance.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll come back with the besties after this. All right, we're gonna come back on now. It's Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. We are like basking in the afterglow of the Bestie battle. Like, it's so great, and we're all switching studios and yapping to each other, and it's been really fun. So my best friend Pat and Bob's best friend Susan, they did do battle. What a gracious loss that was. Susan actually came into this studio and said, good game, or whatever you said, some nice thing. Thanks for the game.
Some nice thing. All right.
Quality guy.
Right. Yeah. Oh.
Very nice. I'm doing this because if you want to hear this, I got to go down.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, first we're going to check some texts.
Yes, we are. Lots of texts. 707. Susan is so funny. More Susan.
More Susan.
Susan is great.
Less Pat.
Less Pat. More Susan. That's what I always say.
408. Susan has a great radio voice. You do have a nice voice.
You do have a very nice voice.
I love his voice.
His deep voice.
So nice to hear.
Brianna, who was on YouTube, commented, "Wow, do people often tell Bob and Susan that they look like siblings?"
Oh,
actually,
do they?
Sarah, you've told us that.
I told you that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
But you didn't say
I
it.
don't think I'm the one who said it.
I said it. I actually was looking at the two of you going, wow, there's some facial feature like exactness there.
Well, he doesn't look anything like my brother, so it's okay.
Yeah. As long as you don't look like your brother, right?
Right.
From Nikki, was curious as to what Susan looked like, and you're all just so darn cute. Love y'all.
Aww.
You're cute.
Oh, you're cute. Did we get some more subscribers? We need subscribers.
There was
on?
a lot more people watching live than normal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
good.
should have taken a picture and posted it too. Maybe we'll do that after this.
Oh yeah, we will.
Oh yeah, let's do
we'll
it.
do some pictures.
Yeah.
And this is a question I get a lot, and we have an answer for you from 707. You know what you should do?
Oh,
Let one of your extremely fun listeners play Bridge the Gap with you all. I would be proud to represent Gen X peeps. I got all but two right this morning. That's Laura from American Canyon, and we are going to...
Yeah, we are definitely going to open it up. You can email us and let us know that you want to play and which generation you would want to play for.
Please, and I'll ask you a couple questions just to make sure you can do it, but that is a plan coming.
In a perfect world, that's the way this game would go.
Right.
But right now, we're downtown San Francisco. There's not easy access. We've got to get it all worked out.
But if people are willing to make the effort, we would
want
love
to.
to have you. So Sarah and Vinnie at Odyssey.com. Sarah with an H, Vinnie with an I-E. Odyssey is a made-up word spelled AUDACY.com. Please don't just hit us up there. Include a telephone number so that Maddie can
Get
actually
back and book you.
talk to you.
And one more for Pat. I'm with Pat. 95, the real music died. And then they add, except for Charlie Puth.
I love that. That's such a funny take.
It's pretty good.
All
Yeah,
right.
of all the people you could pick 95 and after, Charlie Puth is definitely the one.
He's good.
Point taken, I think. Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Let's surprise Vinnie with a song.
So Sarah's going to sing now.
Yeah. So, Pat, this is at Vinnie's insistence that I would do
Well,
this.
yeah, you guys got
I
to
just
jam.
like sassy Sarah. I want to invite everybody to jam night. This is our weekend. This is what we do, right?
This is what we do every weekend.
Do you want to just start right into it?
Is this the song?
Yeah.
The one we just talked about in the hallway?
Yeah.
What's my first note? Oh, okay, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Went to a party last Saturday night. I didn't get laid. I got in a fight. It ain't no big thing. Late for my job and the traffic was bad. I had to borrow $10 from my old man. It ain't no big thing, but I know what I like. I know I like dancing with you, oh yeah. And I know what you like. I know you like dancing with me. Yeah. Kiss me once, kiss me twice. Come on, pretty baby, kiss me, darling. I feel like one verse and one chorus might be the way to do it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Why'd you stop? Wait, why am I not on? Why do you... I was listening
one
to
verse,
that.
one chorus. I'm just trying to teach Susan a lesson.
Why not have Vinny do one?
I can't do
Okay,
that.
great. Let's
This
have
is
Vinny
the
do one.
easiest song to sing for the first 20 seconds.
Okay, let's do
And then
it.
it becomes the most difficult song in the history of music.
Go, Vin.
Wait, Vin, but would you go stand with Sarah and do it?
I can't sing, you guys. I don't know what
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
talking
you
about.
can.
You can
It's
sing this
spoken
one.
word.
Here we
You
go.
can do this.
Come on.
Pull up the lyrics.
I got to. I left alone. My mind was blank. I don't know
I
the
want to
rest.
have them in front of me. All I know is I want you to get to the yeah part.
Vinny, go stand with Sarah.
I don't know I don't know what
Well,
the
we
name
want
of
to
it is.
get him on camera. He's
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
guys
that's
should have
what
really,
she's-
if you'd have run this by me, I'd already have this stuff done.
Number of
Hey.
beef.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you, what?
Sorry, I couldn't come up with the name. You okay?
Are you going to do the whole thing or?
I haven't even gotten the lyrics up yet.
I have them over here. Come over here and get on camera. Come over here and be on camera, Vinny. Here, you take my headphones.
I don't
here.
want you.
Oh,
You want
with his own
to.
Yeah,
headphones.
you do. I don't want to.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
your
I will.
headphones have germs, Sarah, so he has to use his own.
You just start the words. My mind was one.
Wait. No. Oh, this is the part where he's doing the talking.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's what you. That's what it is.
Skim past that part.
I left alone. My mind was blank. I needed time to think to get the memory. Get over here. Sing with me.
No, I don't want to sing it with you.
Yeah, you do.
I can't even hear it. Go ahead.
I give up.
Oh my god.
666, the number of the beast. Hell hath. I don't know.
I love it.
By the way, Ellis listeners, that's a
Yeah, next time just
a
tell me
classic
and I'll sing
Iron
it
Maiden
home for a
song.
minute.
All right, enough of that.
All right. Well, listen. I just want to say a huge thank you. Whoops. None of us have headphones on anymore.
Chaos.
We're very professional. Thank you for making the effort. It's a lot to drive in, and I know that Susan got zero sleep. You gonna take a nap? You gonna go home and take a nap?
I
now?
brought a whole bag of
sure.
cookies, and I was late. And running here somewhere on Grant Avenue
Oh,
or
no.
Kearney is a bag of oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. So if you found them, you should eat them.
They don't
I know.
have
I
doobie in
was
them.
so bummed.
No doobie weed in them.
No. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I would never do that. I don't like that.
Thank you for doing that.
No, I'll have cookies if I come back.
Well,
You're
can't.
coming back.
You can come back.
I would like
you can do
Marianne to
3
be in my stead.
Marianne can fill in for you.
She's smarter, better.
I think you should do a run of 3, but you're off. You'd be off next week because we have an epic battle of the two. We had a massive tie a couple weeks ago, and those people are coming back in to break the tie.
That's Budman.
Scott Budman and Sam from the game.
Right.
So they're going to do it. But in 2 weeks, you're more than welcome. I'd just love to have you back.
I will stand by.
And we can have a plan for you and Vinny to do a song.
Okay.
That'd be kind of fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I would like him to play guitar. Can I request?
I don't know if I should be playing, but I'll do one or the other.
Yeah, let's do
So
a
you'll
guitar
sing.
thing. Let's do a guitar thing.
You'll sing.
Oh yeah, Sarah will sing. I'll sing.
Oh no. I think the two of you
Let's
should
talk
do a
about
song
it off
together.
air.
No, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Susan, in case we don't see you before you're wed, which actually seems unlikely. I feel like I kind of see you regularly. But just in case, good luck with the wedding, and I hope everything goes really
You won't
smoothly.
need luck. It's gonna go great. Absolutely
Best
great.
wishes, many happy
Thank you.
returns.
Thank you. Yeah.
Happy
And
half-year birthday, by the way.
first person that's told me that. Thank you so much. It was so good to be here. Looking forward to a jam sesh maybe one
Oh
time.
yeah! Oh my God! Yes, I think
Yeah.
around the 4th of July we'll probably do something.
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll be up on my feet at that point, and
You better be.
We have keyboards galore at my house.
Oh boy.
We'll
I
be
think-
expecting you to practice.
the only thing I took away from your singing over on the other side over there was that for my engagement, I should have done one verse, the chorus, and then had Vinny jump in for the third.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, right? Didn't we kind of have
Yeah.
it all
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here?
yeah.
I mean, it was
That
so
was just
smooth
great.
and good.
Absolutely
It was great.
perfect. Yeah.
Next time.
All right. Thank you. We'll be back in a second with the music news. Oh, Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. We are moments away from a Disneyland code word. I wanted to see if we could squeeze a couple texts in.
Yeah, we got a lot of good texts.
800-400-3697.
608. This is the best day ever. Allison in Madison, Wisconsin, listening.
Oh, that's nice.
Speaking of, this is a 510. I hear somebody's getting married this year to a footballer. Congratulations, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. That's Edwin.
That is funny.
That's a good one.
415. I'm sure the whole Bay. This isn't all caps, by the way. I and the whole Bay are in love with Susan. God bless him.
I know.
Susan's great, and I bet that. I thank you for not being like, I don't want to share him. It's cool.
That's what I'm saying. I love him. I will share him with the whole world if I could. He's the best.
He is great. He
She
did a
literally
great job.
means that she would share him with the whole
Yeah.
world. It's a weird thing that the kids
and
have
then
going on.
leave. Like she'll just let him be shared and then go somewhere else.
Find your own way home. 408. Yes, let's have Vinny play guitar when Pat returns, but please don't sing. Oh.
I don't.
Aw.
No. I didn't want to see. You guys started that. I was like, I don't sing. Why are you guys doing this? I thought the only way out was through, and then I realized I can't even find the spot in the song where the actual song begins. The lyrics are that part where the spoken. I think it's like an old Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
No, that's not the right.
It is,
That's
it is a holy number.
666. Anyway, that didn't go well. I understand and I agree.
It was chaos. I loved it.
And one more, 650. Epic Bridge the Gap game today. Great meeting, Susan and Pat. Hope to have them back sometime. Chris and Burlingame. And if you missed it, you're just tuning in. A lot of ways to catch it. Saturday morning will be played back on the Saturday morning special. We've got the podcast and YouTube. All
Yes.
there for you.
And
to
actually, we had
relive the glory.
record live viewing
Yes.
YouTube numbers as
Yes.
well. So, and please, we'd love it if you subscribed. I don't want to be, beg too much, but I'm not above it. So please, please, please follow our YouTube page, subscribe to it. YouTube.com/@the@ Radio Alice 973. And then you usually clip that stuff right up and it's on right as soon as the show's over.
Working on it right now.
Okay, Disney fans, here we go. This hour's code word is believe. I do believe. BELIEVE. Take the word believe and enter it in at radioalice.com. And you could win a 4-pack of tickets for the Disneyland Resort and be qualified for the grand prize vacation, which is it's a huge prize. A 4-pack of 3-day, 1-park-per-day tickets and a 2-night hotel stay at a Disneyland Resort hotel. Take the word believe over to radioalice.com. And then Mason has another code word for you at 12:05. And it's Jane with another one at 5:05. So lots of chances to win. This hour's code word is believe, courtesy of Disneyland Resorts, celebrating 70 years. You can call or text us, 800-400-3697. And email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. Especially if you were thinking, I'd like to play Bridge the Gap. I could do that. Give us your name, your number, which generation you'd be playing for. And if you're willing to get your behind in here, we'll try and find some cool prize or something to give you, a participation trophy for everybody who comes in. But we'd love to have you. So I'm going to start with, it's funny that it just came up that a cutie pie and her football boyfriend are getting married soon. And it's Taylor and Travis. This is just a weird, I read this and thought, it seems like a nice tribute, but she's so superstitious about stuff that it feels a little off. This is alleged, Taylor Swift's wedding dress will be inspired by Elizabeth Taylor's wedding dress. Now, which of her 8 weddings are we talking about here? And that's
the good one.
Was there a good one?
I don't know. I
feel like they all ended in divorce.
Richard Burton was kind of the love of her life, I think.
They did marry and divorce twice.
But
But that's what I'm thinking, that for Taylor to make a point of doing this, and she has a song called Elizabeth Taylor, doesn't she?
She does.
So I would imagine that she's a fan and has some idea of which one she likes best.
The one that she likes best is the one that Conrad Hilton married her in.
How do you
Conrad
know
Hilton,
that? Does it say that?
I have a picture of it right here. So Elizabeth Taylor, I had forgotten that she was married to Paris Hilton's. That's Paris Hilton's grandfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the father or the grandfather? It's got to be the
Grandfather.
So and he's the guy behind the whole fortune. And so the dress it's a very traditional looking dress. It's white and long. It has a fitted bodice, a flared skirt, and it looks like some kind of, that could be the veil, but it kind of looks like it has a brocade pattern on parts of the main fullness of the dress. It's very, very traditional looking. There's another shot of it here if you'd like to see it from another.
It's got sleeves.
It does have full sleeves. It's off the shoulder, but it has the full sleeves that come down.
It's gorgeous.
It is very
if you got
pretty.
a tiny waist.
Yeah, and can you picture Taylor Swift in that dress? She'll look amazing. But I'm like, of all the people to get inspired by their wedding gown, I wouldn't be throwing Elizabeth Taylor's name out there.
Famous for failing at marriage.
Famous for failing at marriage.
And that's why I don't believe it.
Oh, so you say now. This is page 6. It is a rag. So
I would say while it's neat to look back at the celebrities of the olden days, Taylor's like on par in terms of
a
superstardom.
trendsetter in her own right.
I don't know why she wouldn't say I'll pick my own dress
Right.
and show the world what is next,
Right.
and you guys can all copy me.
She's not exactly a fashion trendsetter, but I agree. I had the same exact thought. You don't want your wedding to be referencing someone else when you are someone.
Yeah.
I have a theory that someone from her team is leaking fake information to page 6. So it's great for us to keep talking about it. She definitely wants us to be talking about the wedding, but I don't think we actually know anything about it.
Wasn't page 6 the one that released the New York City location change and the date change? And
I
maybe
think
they're
so.
just trying to pepper all kinds of misinformation out
Right.
there. I have a feeling we haven't heard anything real from it. Like, it's not happening in Rhode Island. It's not happening in New York.
I agree. That's my guess.
And it's probably, happening this weekend and no one even has it on their radar. So
I do think we'll get to see pictures from it, though.
I certainly hope so. They're
I
they're
really
sharers.
hope.
I know.
They are. They
I
are.
would love to see
the
her dress.
engagement photos were that's crazy. She's never shared something like that before.
She loves her fans, and she knows how important the fandom is to her and what she's accomplished. And I feel like she knows what a letdown that would be if she didn't, even if she personally curates the stuff, which I'm sure she wants to do. If she didn't, I can't picture her being like, no, that's a private moment. Why would I share that? She would share it.
In
I'd
this
be very
relationship,
surprised. Yeah.
Yes. I also think Taylor Swift views herself. I mean, I think there's Taylor Swift the person and there's Taylor Swift the brand. And she has become hyper aware of that and is feeding that monster. Like
Yeah.
she feeds us with Taylor Swift the brand stuff. She wants us to follow this story. And I'm eating it up.
Yeah.
Keep your private stuff private and show me whatever you want. I'm
And
happy.
she's actually been really, really open with this relationship.
Yes.
So it's, in a way, it wouldn't be too surprising if she decided to sort of step back from it. But you're right. She's got this beast and this machine, and she's probably this like a regular doofy girl that, likes to sit around and strum on her guitar. I like her.
Me too.
Yeah. The charts, congratulations again, 6 weeks for Ella Langley, Choose in Texas. Man I Need is number 2. That's Olivia Dean. I Just Might is number 3. Ordinary, Alex Warren is number 4.
Wow.
60 weeks on the charts. There's a BTS song at number 5. Olivia Dean's other song, So Easy to Fall in Love. It's so easy. That's up at number 6. Golden is still in the top 10 at number 7. Another Ella Langley song. It's called Be Her. Yeah, crank this up. Well, that's number 8 in the country at this moment.
I was looking at the Alice concert list that had been sent to us from promotions, and it was a lot of bands starting in April. But looking ahead to where is she? What is it? What is her name again?
Ella Langley?
Yeah, she. No. The girl that sings that song you were just playing.
Wasn't that Ella Langley?
Was that her?
Yeah.
Okay. She's got 2 shows coming up. Oh, I can't find it now. They're both sold out in Oakland.
Yeah, you know what? You know who's playing tonight is, if you care, David Byrne. He's at the Frost Amphitheater. Then the next one I see that's of note is, oh my God, Charlie Puth is coming. He's May 1st at Bill Graham Civic.
Savior of music.
He's the only one since 1995 who's been worth a damn.
That is the funniest take I've ever heard.
And actually, Lily Allen is at the Masonic on the 28th. It's at the end of the month, but that's all I see here.
That'd be a good show.
That would be a good show. Okay, so let's see.
BTS is sold out in Stanford Stadium for 3 shows.
Oh my God.
That thing's sold out in minutes.
You know how Justin Bieber was at Coachella and everyone was like mixed feelings about his set. Of course he had merch. You know, there was a booth there and people were spending not a small amount of money on t-shirts and he has this one kind of like loose tank top, which is it's a picture of him. He's got like a ball cap and headphones and 2 middle fingers and no shirt, and he's coming up out of the bottom of it. Well, that is selling big on eBay.
Oh.
Everybody at Coachella bought everything at Justin Bieber's merch tent. Oh, there it is. Oh, I guess he doesn't have a ball cap on, but he's just
Headphones.
Yeah, headphones and covered in tattoos. It's a very weird picture, but there it is. They're calling it the Kylie Jenner Justin Bieber shirt.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's it got to do with Kylie Jenner?
Maybe she was wearing it?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're all calling it that. So
That is, let's see. They want so much money for this stuff.
Merch is so expensive.
Merch is already expensive, and now it's all on eBay. Everybody went and cleaned out the merch tent and put it, and it's selling. There's like the hoodie was $100-something bucks. Hoodies that were selling for $140 are going for well over $400. Even these plastic Skylark bags, they must have been like see-through bags that had the Skylark. That's his label, apparently. They were, so that you can bring your stuff in, I guess. Is that like a clear bag?
No, it's not a clear bag thing, but that's good for other concerts.
Okay, so they were selling it for $5 at Coachella, and those are going for like $100 and something bucks.
Good.
Just getting your hands on something. The tank top with him, that was $90, and that's well over $200.
Well, hopefully they're restocking for weekend too, but I did see a TikTok of that they weren't sure if they were going to be restocking his stuff. They might have sold it all already by accident.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's true, but
I'm sure the machine behind Justin Bieber will make sure there's plenty of stuff to buy.
Real quick, just to clean up the mess I made.
What mess?
It's not Ella Langley. It is Olivia Dean, who was the name you'd said prior to when I started looking and then got lost. Olivia Dean has 2 sold-out shows in July at the Chase Center.
She's amazing.
That is a big deal.
big- Wow.
2. And both are sold out, Chase
Yeah.
Center.
Well, 2 people are freaks for her now.
She's good, yeah.
2 songs. She also has 2 songs. She has the number 2 and the number 6 song. Ella Langley, who I thought you were talking about, has the number 1 and the number 8 song. Let me see. I'm going to squeeze a couple more things in here.
Hillary Duff, not sold out yet, just so you know.
Oh.
It's right after
That's
that,
surprising.
on the 11th of July.
at Shoreline.
At Shoreline, you're right.
We give away tickets
Big
to that.
venue.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a couple of Kanye headlines. Kanye West sued for sucker punching a guest at iconic Chateau Marmont amid fresh backlash over planned European concerts. You know how the UK said, no, we don't want you. Oh, the cookies. I don't know if I want the street cookies.
I'll eat a street cookie. Oatmeal raisin. Let's go.
So remind people what's whatever. So Pat lost cookies on the streets.
My best friend Pat came in and played the game. He baked cookies. He's a baker now, by the way.
Okay.
He baked cookies. And
they were in the car. They're not from the street, he
Oh,
says.
thank
he hadn't
goodness.
even brought them with him.
I want to know how he got back in the building. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, Pat.
Goodbye.
Third
They're
time's the
like,
charm.
well, we've already seen you 5 times, so go ahead, go back up there. All right, back to this story. Kanye West sued for sucker punching a guest at the Chateau Marmont. This was a couple years ago. He's being sued over this violent incident. He attacked a man without warning during an encounter 2 years ago. It's a John Doe. He is an unidentified plaintiff, and he's suing for battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress. People want money. Also, you shouldn't be punching people. And the other Kanye stuff goes like this. France says, no thanks. The UK said no. And now France is saying no. But they are saying in this headline, they've postponed the Marseille concert, not canceled it. But the whole...
Well, they might quietly cancel it later.
Yeah, they're saying, we're going to give you a little Nazi backlash here. We don't like what you had to say.
I like it.
Yeah. Well...
You can say anything you want, but you will also pay for, you'll pay the price.
He posted yesterday, I don't know if this is, oh yeah, it's Twitter. I know it takes time to understand the sincerity of my commitment to make amends. I take full responsibility for what's mine, but I don't want to put my fans in the middle of it. My fans are everything to me. Looking forward to the next shows. See you at the top of the globe.
Is he doing a show in the Arctic?
I guess.
I was thinking the Shakespeare Globe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he actually put a little emoji of the Earth.
Mm.
Maybe he's going to go visit Santa, you guys. I don't know.
North Pole don't like Nazis either.
I wouldn't go to a show, and I have probably the first 4 records. I would not go. I would not be seen in that, and I would not pay my money for that.
And as I mentioned yesterday, the American Music Award nominees have happened. Taylor leads. She has already won 40 in the past. She's nominated again in 8 categories. And I did want to tell you that unlike many other award shows, this one is the Americans. We vote on this. So if the fans decide the winners, voting is currently open. Give you vote.theamas.com. You can go there and cast your vote. You decide who wins. All right, Ben, what's coming up in the news?
So caught up on this concert calendar. Is this posted on our website, this whole thing?
Yep. At
You got to go to
radioalice.com.
radioalice.com and see this. Haley Williams is doing 3 shows, all sold out.
I think I need to go to that. When is that?
I need to go to that, too.
We should go.
That's at the Fox Theater next month.
Oh, hell yeah.
Digital detoxing and more after these.
Uh-huh. Yep. Alice, 97.3. Feels like a Friday montage.
Mm-hmm.
Watch video clips from the Sarah Vinnie Morning Show or stream us live on our YouTube channel. Lots of visits today. Hopefully everyone's subscribed. Don't forget, go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973 and remember to subscribe.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. Community isn't just where we live, it's where we invest. Fremont Bank keeps your money working locally, funding housing initiatives, supporting nonprofits, and helping families and businesses grow stronger together. Learn more at fremontbank.com. It is tax day, everyone. Hope you got that taken care of. Don't be a slacker.
Like some people we know.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Get them done.
All
You don't want to miss that deadline.
You're
That's
right. Partly cloudy today with highs in the mid-60s. So
That sounds fine.
yeah, it does sound fine. You're right. The Warriors play tonight. It's a play-in game for the playoffs, so this is
Go, go, go.
pre-playoff action at 7 p.m. Warriors at Clippers. Go Warriors.
Warriors.
Okay, so I got a couple things here for you. Digital detoxing is an interesting theory as we've all grown.
Attached to the hip. To all our stuff.
We are like, I look at my phone habitually and I'm not even nearly as addicted as many people I know. Lots of people are like, this thing.
Yeah. It's my everything.
Like I'm kind of anti it, but do it and then find myself doing it and going, what am I doing?
I know.
I am the worst.
Like, why do I bother to look at this?
But there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, I have Instagram. Mason sent me a thing about dads getting their daughters back for how they're trying to dress as they grow up. And so it's dads wearing half shirts and short shorts, but their big giant bellies are poking out. And the daughters are obviously beyond embarrassed as these videos are being made. Dad, oh my God, what are you doing? Meanwhile, that's how dad feels seeing his daughter, his little girl, putting on butt shorts and crop tops.
Yeah.
You're 12. What are you doing?
Please stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are the kinds of things that I see and go, oh, that's fantastic. Like, back to digital detoxing, because I don't need that video. It was fun.
Sure. That's the thing, though. It's hard to tell what we need anymore. And I can't pay attention to anything long enough to decide if I need it or not.
And that's the reason for the digital detox. If your phone feels glued to your hand, you're not alone. One study found that on average, Americans spend 5 hours and 16 minutes on their phones a day. 5 hours, 16 minutes a day.
Wow.
In your phone. Researchers track people who blocked internet access on their phone. They were, this is a new research study. The negative effects of all that screen time can be reversed. Researchers tracked people who had blocked internet access on their phone. They were allowed to call and text, but no scrolling of any kind. After only 2 weeks of this digital detox, everyone's attention spans improved big time. You can get that back.
Oh.
But you have to make it a point.
I'm surprised to hear that the turnaround was so quick.
They said the boost was similar to reversing 10 years of age-related decline.
Oh, my God.
People also reported having less anxiety and feeling better overall, too.
It's been very freeing to really not be on Instagram anymore and to just say I'm not going to sit and scroll through that. And it's true. I miss you out on stuff. You guys will, but I feel like if it's something big, I'll end up seeing it.
The researchers say even a partial detox can help. So if you can't go 2 full weeks without some kind of access to do it, even a few days seems to help repair or
like
fix.
Take the weekend off from scrolling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we do it whenever we don't have something going on. Like if you have a minute, you pick up your phone. There's not even like a minute of boredom in your life.
I think as great as all of this mental health prioritizing has been, it feels like more people have mental health problems now than ever. And I think part of it is young people go, you have anxiety? So do I. Hey, we're in it together.
Yeah.
And it becomes this thing where I feel like you got to fight that a little bit. You got to push back at it rather than be like, well, we're all in this mess together. Let's just relax and be anxious.
Well, I feel like the fighting back comes with just the fact that it gets talked about and it can be addressed, and the stigma attached to psychotherapy or whatever isn't there the way it used to be.
Agreed.
I think people are encouraged and, I saw this therapist and this helped, or I took this drug and this helped, whatever the thing might be, just the fact that people are talking about it like everybody's dealing. I think that's, you feel like you are part of a community of people who are taking care of that part of their life.
I'm seeing a negative side to it, but I do agree with you that there's no doubt.
At least they're talking about it.
We want to have mental health be a priority. I just see this downside where it feels like everyone is in.
Oh, and like comparing their diagnosis.
It's a thing I'm seeing. Maybe none of you out there are seeing this. It might be just my kid, but I'm seeing this like, okay, don't lean into it so much. I have anxiety, so I can't be in class right now. I've got to go to the office and have my mom come get me. What? Okay, we've got to, sometimes
fight through it.
You can't just walk away. But that's just me, maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely dealing with it in a way it's bumming me out.
That's interesting, though, to use it as an excuse for something you don't want to do as opposed to necessarily being something that you
And I don't know how this, like, we've got Bob on the show and she's definitely younger than the rest of us, but I don't know that had taken effect and you don't seem to have any anxiety.
Oh, no, I used to. And I didn't know for a long time what it was until I think I was at the end of college or getting out of college. People started talking about anxiety. And then I realized I'd been feeling it for my whole life. When I was in third grade, I had my mom take me to get all these tests, like a heart test, asthma test, because I was having these pains. And looking back, it was all anxiety. And I've definitely worked through it. I don't get anxious very often now because Did you take therapy? Are you on drugs?
I
did a little bit of therapy, and I took Zoloft, a very low dose of Zoloft for about 6 months during the pandemic because my social anxiety, I've never had anxiety being around people and in social situations, but after COVID, I started to notice I was even anxious in the places where I'd felt the most comfortable. And so that's when I decided to go to a doctor about it. And she says it's my doctor said it was my brain, but I think the medicine really helped is that the scary thoughts will come. You will never be able to stop them, but you have to learn how to just let them pass, like clouds passing in the sky.
Find a way to dismiss them.
And as far as your daughter goes, anxiety is really a synonym for fear. And you don't want fear to stop you from living your life. You don't want to not do fun, exciting things, or even things that suck and are hard because they're going to make you a better person. So
1,000%. You just nailed it. That's exactly the
leave
conversation.
it to the kids.
But I will say, as a kid who didn't know I had bipolar, didn't know I had high anxiety, it was torturous sometimes to have to get forced to do something when I was just sick to my stomach and like really just like it was torture. I wish there would have been a time when I could have said, I just can't do this right now because I'm going to throw up on everybody.
Oof.
Did you throw up on everybody?
Yeah, did you throw up on
I
everybody?
threw up several times when I was a kid over stuff. Yeah.
They wish you would have not.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, everybody probably wished.
Well,
I was medicated.
honestly, okay, so maybe it does come packed with some new problems that we're looking at.
But
when knowing is important.
Using social media that creates in a lot of people anxiety.
Yep.
And a digital detox, which is why this all came up, might be a good start, a good place to start in terms of finding out what's my baseline.
Right.
One thing that really helped too, I think, is just getting older. And I don't know if this has helped Maddie, but like the perspective, things that feel like a huge deal, like a scary email from your boss or whatever it might be. It's like, is this going to matter in a month?
Yeah.
In 5 years? In a month? Even tomorrow, is this going to matter? If not, then don't. I cannot let myself stress out.
I still
about
get
it
sick to my
anymore.
stomach when I get an email from the bosses and they're like, "We have a meeting. We don't
But
talk to you in 2 days."
it doesn't matter. You know,
I
you
know,
have that
but
perspective.
it is still my natural reaction is to
Mm-hmm.
think the worst and go over every terrible scenario in my head instead of going, "Oh, it's a I got a meeting." Like no big deal.
Where I get anxiety, and this is going to sound absurd because it's completely different than real life anxiety. I'm watching The Notebook, this movie
Yeah.
that we're going to talk about on Bob's Movie Club tomorrow.
morning.
Oh, I
6
can't
a.m.
wait.
And there's a point where this lady arrives and she's about to knock on the door, and I had to turn it off and walk away because I was like, "What's going to happen? They finally are. There's a moment, and now someone's going to knock on the door and ruin everything." And so I left because I was all wound up and going, "I can't watch. I just can't see it. I don't know what to do." And then I went back and they handled that so well in the movie. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Yes.
but that's okay.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
do.
Did that give you anxiety at all?
Yeah.
When that person pulls up?
Well, but I had seen it.
oh,
so
you'd seen it already.
but I definitely was like, oh, what happens here?
Yeah, the tension in that moment for me was like, I'm going to pause and walk away. I got to walk away.
And but that's the point. You know, you're
I know.
supposed to
I know.
Feel it.
feel that way.
Feeling it.
That they
You're not
wound
supposed
me
to
right
feel
up.
that way going to math class.
Right.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, and whatever you're worried about today, like tell me what you were worried about 1 week ago.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
because you were worried about something. Like we are, worry needs to be. You think about what you can do to solve it, and then you move on with your life. You dismiss it.
Digital
What can
detoxing.
I do about that right now? I like that, Vinny.
Digital detoxing for 2 weeks can erase a decade of cognitive decline
Incredible.
and maybe help you with your anxiety. So consider it.
All right. Well, I'm very anxious to find out who is going to win this game.
Oh.
That was a
Who
good
won the
one, right?
game earlier? Was that Pat?
Pat won.
Okay, good.
Yeah. He actually, I think he'll come back.
Good. I like him.
Yeah. He likes you too. I know he's said before, like, oh, is Vinny going to play guitar? Is it?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, if you
don't
lived
know.
closer, we would definitely
I would jam
all
with
the
you guys,
time.
but I'm definitely not playing when he comes back.
You said you would.
I said that to shut him up, just like I got up to sing to stop the badgering, but I couldn't find the lyrics.
You did great. The scream was classic.
Yeah, the scream was great.
Well,
Really good job on the
I mean,
scream.
I've listened to
I know
that
where
song
you're
a
going.
lot.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's make Vinny go first. How old is Seth Rogen? How old's that guy? Seth Rogen. How old is he? Apple TV's The Studio, plus 1 million star
40.
movies. 40 years old.
I'll go 47.
40,
I
47.
think 47's right. I'm gonna say I'll say 46.
He is 44. That's a point for you, Bob.
I love Seth Rogen.
How old is Isaac Ordonez? That's Pugsley Adams on Wednesday.
Oh,
How old's
okay.
that guy? And Bob,
I think it's me. Vinny went
Maddie's first,
19.
19 years old.
21.
21.
25.
He is 17.
Oh,
That is a point for Maddie.
Oh my gosh.
to be
I know.
17 and already in your career. Good for him.
How old is Emma Thompson? She's
Timeless.
timeless. She really is.
I don't know this person.
Yeah, you do.
She's in Love Actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
and she's one of the teachers in the Harry Potter movies. I can't think of her name. She's the
Revelations teacher.
teacher. Yeah. That can, what is,
Revelations.
and she's also Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast and Nanny McPhee.
It's okay.
Sybil Trelawney, Professor Trelawney.
Yes.
She's 73.
73, you say? All right. Oh, but okay.
What did Bob say?
72, I said.
72, 73.
71.
She's 67. She's only 67.
Wow.
She's also in, did we say Love Actually? She's in Love Actually.
She's got so much time left to make great stuff. Good for her.
So, who got the point for that?
I did.
Okay. I'll trust you. Just thinking about other things. How old's Arya Stark on Game of Thrones? Maisie Williams. How old is that guy?
Vinny.
Me? Okay.
I
I'm going to
lost-
say
I lost
she's
track.
29.
29. Maisie Williams, 29. What do you think, Maddie?
27.
27.
28.
28. She's exactly 29. That's 2 points for Vinny. Vinny and Maddie are now tied. Bob has 1 point. How old is Chris Stapleton, country superstar? Chris Stapleton. Bob, you're first, I think.
60.
No. Okay, 60. 60. Great. Okay. What do you think, Vinny?
I am gonna say 45.
45.
46.
He is 48. That's a point for Maddie.
I just picture all those country guys old, you know?
Well, he's, big long beard, hat. He seems
Kinda
to
hard
be
to tell.
Yeah, witness protection program or something.
How old is Hermione Granger from the Harry Potter movies? Emma Watson. How old is that guy? Bob, I think you're first. I don't know. No idea who's going first anymore.
39?
39.
God, could
think,
she
Ben?
be that old?
I mean, I'm
I only know her
31.
as a kid from those movies. Like, I don't know. I know she's grown up very nicely, but I'm going to say, what did you say?
39.
I'm going to say 37.
37.
That's what I was going to say. I'll go 36.
She's exactly 36 years old. And by a score of 5 to 2 to 1, Maddie is on the show, everybody.
Yes. Whoops, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
It kind of sounded like yours, though.
I got this one.
He's on the show, there's Maddie. He's on the show, there's Maddie.
Guys, I don't want the show to end. This was so fun.
This was a really good show, wasn't it? It was a lot of fun. Thanks to Susan for coming in today on his crutches. And
Do you feel okay now that Susan's been on? Like, everything's cool? Or do you feel like, were you
You had some
nervous?
stuff to talk
I feel
about.
great.
You feel good?
No, you guys didn't even ask him anything hard.
Well,
That is true. Well, we try to ease him in. We'll get him next time.
That was nice of you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. And thanks to Pat, who also brought us chocolate chip oatmeal raisin cookies. Those were delicious. And thanks to you for listening today.
thank you.
Keep it here because if you love Disneyland, we've got some stuff for you. We have 4 packs of tickets plus a chance at the grand prize. Coming up again at 12:05. Mason has a code word for you, and it's Jane with another one at 5:05. And don't forget, every day now, Jane is doing 97 minutes commercial free weekdays starting at 4. We'll see you back here on Thursday. Oh, for Bob's Movie Club first thing in the morning.
Finally, jeez.